Peace, peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Run the lights up. Salute to the wreck mob. We here. Damn. Breaking news. Dame Dash gets jumped again on the internet. Damn, he might have been getting jumped for the last 5, 6, 7 days now. Shit. Niggas jumping OGs. We gonna get into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. We got 50 Cent kicking Dame Dash back in. We got Cameron. Then, of course, Jim Jones. Y'all saw that footage, and then not only the footage, Jim Jones did a podcast and smoked Dame boots. Shit. Give Dame Dash a break. We gonna go into the M.Reck, Let the Sparks Fly, and David Flat intro real quick, and then we're going to come back with all the receipts. Let's get to it. This is the livest show. Run the lights up, and we taking calls. 310-692-9055. Lock it in.
It's your guy, David Flat Sparks, a.k.a. the Mad Boxer, and this is Let the Sparks Fly, live on M.Reck TV. Let's get it.
And we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV.
Yeah, we back. The livest show ever, okay? Dictating the culture, dictating the climate for you rappers, YouTubers, bums, squatters, and all that. Niggas try to take my lingo. I take it right the fuck back. Yeah, it's the one. M.Reck for M.Reck TV. Now let's address Dame Dash. You know, getting his ribs kicked in physically almost, and then on this internet. Okay? By some of the people he put on, and others that utilize his blueprint to get successful. And I'm going to break it all down because it's right under your noses. It's going over your heads, okay? Let's go to 50 Cent page. Niggas ain't cover this. Make sure you salute because I'm on what I'm on, okay? So, this post went up a day ago. Niggas ain't report this. So, 50 Cent, he posted a picture of Brooklyn Finest, the movie, right? That came out probably like 15, 20 years ago. You know, some people deem it as a classic with Wesley Snipes, you know, and a lot of others that you know, okay? So 50 Cent posted on his page. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Run the lights up. He posted on his page, and the caption reads, "Yeah, I just grabbed Brooklyn Finest writer Michael C. Martin for Paid in Full. Green Light Gang. Get down or suffer. Harlem Holla. At Mr. Cameron. Big Motion." Okay? And I ain't got to spell it out. We all know Dame Dash was the creator of Paid in Full, executive producer, okay? 50 Cent says it right here, Paid in Full. Then at replies, Cameron. So that's one aspect of getting jumped, okay, on the internet. Run the lights up. I know it went over a lot of your niggas' heads. That's why I do what I do. I cook up how I cook up, okay? So 50 Cent is moving forward with Paid in Full series. He announced it probably at this time about 6 months ago, him and Cam, and 50 Cent just snatched up the writer from Brooklyn Finest movie, okay? And I guess homie got that check from 50, and he's going in his writing zone to write out the scripts for the Paid in Full series, all right? We got that one. We got that one out the way. We're going to go to the next aspect, okay? We cooking over here. Run the lights up. I'm going to break this down. I'm going to open the lines up in a few, but let me cook. Because, you know, Everybody's biting what I'm doing. It's cool. You know what I mean? I tell niggas, hip hop is all about paying homage, right? And when you bite and don't salute, that's sucker shit. It is what it is. We're gonna go to Cameron, talk with Flea. Okay, real quick. Cam and Sin address Dame Dash Honor Up movie. And the movie being sold for 50 cent, 50 cent, like literally 50 cent until somebody else was like, nah, come on, man. We can't sell it for 50 cent. 2 quarters. We ain't talking about 50 Cent the rapper. We're talking about somebody essentially was going to buy the Honor Up movie allegedly for 50 Cent. Okay. And then somebody said, nah, man, I put $100 up. All right, we're going to go into the video because Sin breaks all this down. Sin and Cam. This is courtesy of Talk with Flea. Okay. So let's do that. And I'm going to open the lines up right after that. And then I'm going to go into the Jim Jones shit because a lot of this shit going over a lot of people's heads. Let's get to it, y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. Run it up, run it up. Oh, the sparks is flying. That's why we on Let the Sparks Fly. Let's get it.
Okay. I want to know about the. I didn't quite understand how this. I don't understand how the business works. Well, why is Honor Up movie being sold for $100? I'm really confused. And I'm not even joking, but I'm asking because I know you and Larry's there. Y'all know about the business. Like, I really want to know. Like, what's going on? Like, why? What is that about?
Well, you know what's dope about this? Larry is closer to this situation than I am, and he can actually break it down to you better than I can. Larry, if you want to explain this and how it got.
So what's the question? Why is it only worth $100?
Yeah, why they saying like they posting like it's being bought for $100 or some wild shit? That's a whole movie. I'm confused.
Crazy.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Yo, y'all niggas wild, man.
I'm just saying, that should tell you the value of the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I thought it was a video personally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's worth a lot. $100, man. That tells you everything that you really need to know. And it's $100 for a set of 4 movies, not just one. There was 3 other movies that go along with it.
That's crazy. Come on, man. This is Dame Dash. This is his intellectual property. You know what I mean? Property that he probably put millions into these films, and collectively you can buy it all for $100. But Larry gonna break it down. It was actually for 50 cent, but I'm gonna let it rock. Run the lights up. This is the livest show. Don't bite the loop and don't salute. You see how I salute Cameron, and Sin and all that, and Talk with Flea and 50 Cent. And yeah, y'all niggas need to learn to pay homage or y'all niggas not hip hop. Let's get it.
What movies?
We went to China. We went to China and I don't know, something else. I don't know. I don't know. I just actually, to be honest with you, Sin, I was told that they really made a 50 cent offer. And then somebody came in and added 100 to it. So that's why I was 100.
Not the rapper, so we're clear.
Yeah, it was 150
I'm like,
cent.
2 quarters?
Yeah, like 2 quarters. That was the original opening offer. And then somebody graciously upped it to $100.
Yeah, graciously.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm not.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, man. Shit is just so disrespectful. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all, man. I'm gonna play it. Shit disrespectful, man. It's crazy. I'm talking about the fact that they selling his intellectual property for 50 cent or $100 or even for $1,000. It's disrespectful. Let's get it.
Laughing at this nigga. I'm just.
You are, because
You.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm not laughing at this nigga. I'm just.
You are, because
You.
I mean, Sin, you acting like it's the Avatar movie or something, like it's worth $200 million. To get off with $100 is crazy.
Look who's in the movie and look who promoted it. I think that's crazy.
Who promoted it?
Niggas is, well, didn't Kanye promote it?
Yeah, I don't know about that either. That was kind of rough too. I was actually there for that, and he did a screening, and that screening went really good in LA, but I did a screening in Vegas and it didn't go so well, to be honest with you.
Just so the audience is clear, let's be more clear about what we're talking about.
So yeah, Cameron's gonna elaborate on exactly what they talking about. I broke it down, but you're gonna hear it from Cam. And plus, I gotta stop and pause because I don't own the content. It's owned by Revolt and Talk with Flea. Let's get it.
Audience can understand. Sin is asking the question about the movie Honor Up that Damon Dash starred in. I starred in, Murder Mook, Daniel, Stacey Dash, few other people, and Kanye executive produced it. I never liked the movie. This is where me and Dame kind of started, if on my end anyway, because I said something about the movie and Dame been on a tangent against me ever since I said something about the movie. So with Dame going through the situations he's going through, not being putting his business out there, it was a recent auction to where they were auctioning off some of his stuff, the federal government and some other people. The movie Honor Up, along with 3 other movies, sold for $100.50. So Sin asked the question.
Damn. $100.50. That shit is disrespectful. Like, I'm not even coming out my house for $100. You know what I mean? Like, for no kind of business. And be honest with you, respectfully. You know what I mean? Now on the internet you want to post, but this man put up millions just for Honor Up alone to produce that. That's crazy. We're going to go back to it. Run the likes up. This is the Lobby Show. I'm taking calls. Let's get it.
Question, just so everybody knows. It was a recent auction to where they were auctioning off some of his stuff, the federal government and some other people. The movie Honor Up, along with 3 other movies, sold for $100.50. So Sin asked the question, just so everybody knows, why did Honor Up only sell for $100.50? So in case y'all are looking like, what are you talking about? Honor Up's $100. It was just sold 2 weeks ago at a federal auction, and you know when you auction, they be like, somebody give me $1. You got $1, I might give you $2. $2, you got $2, give me $3. We're going higher, you got $3. That's what an auction is. It was one offer for 50 cents, not the rapper, 2 quarters. And somebody said, come on, man, I'll buy for $100.50.
Right.
They said, sold. And they sold it.
Right.
So that's what the dialogue is about right now, just so the audience is aware of what we're talking about. And Larry actually went to the screening because Sin is saying, what Sin is asking is saying, why did the movie only sell for $100 if you got somebody like Cameron or Dame Dash or Stacey Dash in it? And
yeah, facts. Why did it sell for $100? You know what I mean? That shit crazy, but let me get back to it. Run the likes up. I'm taking calls right now, 310-692-9055. Let's get it.
And then that Kanye executive produced it. And he's saying why, with all these good names and executive producers, why did it only sell for that? And then he said, and then Kanye promoted. Larry went to a screening that Kanye did for the movie with Kim Kardashian in LA. And Larry said that one actually went good. So there was people there and everything else. I actually missed that one. And then he did one in Vegas that was not so good. What I'll say is this, to add my 2 cents into it. I have no idea. So, you know, I get what you're saying. You're saying logically, even if it's the worst movie in the world, I don't care what it is. It could be just a nigga taking a shit. Because of the names attached to this movie, it should sell for way more than $100.50. That's what you're saying, Sin. With the names alone.
Right. Right.
Right. What it did.
Facts. Run the likes up. Let's get to the calls, y'all. While the lines is open. 310-692-9055. I'm going to play the video till the lines light up. Let's go.
Now what? Movie. It should sell for way more than $100.50. That's what you're saying, Sin. With the names alone.
Right. Right.
Right. What it did. Now what?
I don't know the business, so I don't understand. Like, I don't even see how that's possible. Like, are people trying to like really be evil or something? Like, how is that only $100? Like,
if you got good work, you got good work. If the work ain't good, it just ain't no good. And they didn't knock to them because I thought the people in the movie did a decent job. I mean, I didn't think Cam was bad. I didn't.
Hold on, caller. Let me get you tapped in with the people. I got you. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you tapped in with the people. Caller, you there? All right, so we got Panther Jones on the line. Panther Jones from Harlem, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Panther Jones, you're going to have to talk up because right now you're trying to sound like Billy D because you know there's a lot of chicks be in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I know what you do.
Volume up.
Yeah.
I'm good?
Yeah. You sound good, but I know what you're doing. You're trying to get your Billy D on. You know what I'm saying? Right now. But it's all good, though. You know what I mean? We're going to have to call you Billy D Panther. Right now, he on Billy D Panther mode. Billy D Panther, you got the floor now. Let's get it, bro.
All right, yo, copy.
Right.
Nah. From what I know about like the feds, when the feds seize your property, they could auction your stuff for whatever they want to auction off for. So if I'm not mistaken, didn't his stuff get seized by the feds or something like that?
I believe so.
Yeah, so like for him to come at Dame like that is like really ridiculous because Dame don't have nothing to do with that. Like that's the feds got his property and he filed for bankruptcy and they could sell whatever they got of yours. If they got your mansion and you ain't got it no more and they want to decide to start at $10 and sell it for $10, the feds could do that. The government could do that. Yeah, so I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? And for Kim to like to throw Dame under the bus like that, like he not attached to the movie is just crazy. Like what that say about your name? Like what that say about your name, bro? Like that means your name not worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? And to be real with you, at that time, like Cam name wasn't worth nothing because Cam was like on a decline at that time. He didn't really have nothing popping. His music wasn't popping, anything like that. So Dame asked him to jump in that movie so he could get, it's get a spark back, but he ain't find no spark off of that. Well, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't even see that movie. I still ain't see that joint. You seen that joint?
Nah, I didn't really see it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna keep it.
That's what
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I didn't really watch that joint, but still I know he put some bread up. I'm gonna just say that, and because I'm a film producer and I know what it takes. You know what I mean? So
nah, for sure. Yeah, it's not easy making a movie. You know what I mean? Especially if you write it, put the money up. You know that it's difficult. People think it's easy, but it's not. But I'm gonna close it out. Like I'm playing with the Cam. Cam, I think you should know better. And also like, it's funny that Cam is like, Dame said Cam is being sung by Queens niggas. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to play that clip. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to definitely, produce the show the way I did it. You know what I mean? Because it went over a lot of people's heads, but this is why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And everybody do what they do. You feel me? I got to set the tone out here. So Panther Jones, my bad. Billy D. Panther Jones. I appreciate the commentary, my brother.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Cam, you know better than that. You know when the feds get your joint, there's nothing we could do about it. You know that. All right, I'm off this.
Let's get it. So I'm gonna take a few more calls. I'm gonna go into the Dame Dash clip because he responded to Cameron Flea. Peace.
Peace. What's good, Reck? What's good?
What's going on, good brother, man? Sound like you just waking up, man. What's going on over there?
Nah, kind of spooky. I'm gonna clear it up
sound
real
kind of
quick.
spooky. I ain't gonna hold you. Who this I'm talking to right now?
Yo, this Panda Red from East New York, Brooklyn, man.
Oh, Panda Red. It's definitely spooky in East New York, Brooklyn. You know, that's where I'm from. East New York is like fucking 90s right now. It's like the late 80s and 90s right now. I don't know. It's
going down. It's going down thick, Rick.
It's spooky out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be safe out there. Every time I'm coming out there, I come out there with the army. You know what I'm saying? Literally the military.
You got to.
It's spooky.
You got to.
But
you got to stay militant.
You got to stay militant. My brother, you got the floor, man. Address it how you want to address it. Let's get it, bro.
This is this situation with Dame and 50, Cam, Jim. I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet. I know Dame is a hard cookie to deal with. He's real arrogant and all that. But the whole Cam situation and Jim and they dissing him and all that, it's getting stale now. And the way I'm looking at it right now, Rick, it's really Dame got the industry against him. He got the media against him. And now what's crazy is that he got his own little mans them against him now. Now it look like it's just like a conspiracy thing against Dame now. Because even when he trying not to say nothing, they continuing with the drama, man. Like, let this man live already. You know what I'm saying? Let him live. I'm just saying it's just like our own brothers is tearing each other down, man. And it's sad, man. It's real sad.
Yeah, nah, you're right, brother. Yeah, it is sad, good brother. It is sad, man. I appreciate you tapping in, man.
Facts. Stay up.
Stay up, good brother. Let's get it. All right, man. I think we got another caller, but if not, I'm gonna go to this Dame Dash. Let me go to this Dame Dash video. Then I'm gonna go to the callers because I wanted to do it in layers. You know what I'm saying? You know, I put this thing together. I cook up how I cook up. You feel me? Salute the Naughty, the whole 050. Salute to the old 50 movement, the whole old 50 movement, China Brim, even Harlem Legend and all that. Let's get to it. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to Flat. He'll be on the tap in. Salute to Rip, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. We got the M.Reck and Rip Network. I didn't even know that the subscribers is kind of up over there. Like, that's a new page. Make sure you're subscribed to the M.Reck and Rip Network. Salute the Rip. He been holding it down. All right, let's get to this Dame Dash clip. All right. Dame Dash got jumped damn near physically. Now he's getting jumped on the internet constantly. Let's get it. All right. I cook up how I cook up. Where we at with it? This is Dame. Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
So I'm here at Dusko Strikes. You know, we'll talk about that later. But it's come to my attention that, you know, I'm not going to say allegedly, that the lawyer Chris Brown has been soliciting that Poppington owns Honor Up. And that's the furthest from the truth. Poppington does not own Honor Up. And you could read, I'll send you the exact email that I sent Chris Brown, but I'm putting you on alert that stop acting like you own or Poppington owns Honor Up. It does not. And you might want to read your copyright law and really see whatever else you think, for whatever reason. So if guys like Fredo are running around saying I sold my company for $100, you stupid. But of course you want to tear down a black man, someone that raised you, so that you could make.
Pound that like button. When he mentioned Fredo, for the people that don't know, he's speaking on Cameron. Okay, run the likes up. Let's get it.
Them happy, a Queens nigga. And that makes you a clown to me. And fat ass Larry, you need to really stop talking about me.
And when Dame Dash mentioned a Queens nigga, he's talking about 50 Cent. So when I broke it down in my title, Dame Dash is being jumped by 50 Cent, Cameron, and Jim Jones. It all makes sense. He's being jumped on the internet. Okay? So Run the likes up. This is what we do over here. Okay? It's all about the wording. Run the likes up. I'm taking calls in a few.
I wish you would stop. But what I want you to do, Larry and Sin, I want you to ask Cam why he did not swing back when he got Alfredo, when he got punched in his face. I want y'all to ask him that. Why he addresses every other question, but we never talk about why, when a man punched you in the face with a fair one, you did not swing back, but you want to continue to tear other black men down, especially people from your hood, while Queens niggas is laughing at you. You are a Queens niggas little man, Fredo.
Stop there. Once again, another 50 Cent reference. Okay? You are Queens nigga little man. Okay? He's talking about 50 Cent, essentially Son and Cameron in this paid in full situation. Continue on.
And now you heard that man say, look, I'm gonna Harlem niggas head, and you a puppet. You got strings on your arms, Fredo. So stop talking about my business. I don't want people sending me those things. And Chris Brown, I know that you guys allegedly are obsessed with me, and that whatever you could do to get whatever rhythm that you can, allegedly. I just caught another lawsuit today, but we'll talk about that another time. But let me just say this. Stop soliciting and telling people that Poppington owns Honor Up. They do not. And do not send nothing to interfere with my business. You guys are obsessed with me. Pause. It's gay. Allegedly. All of y'all. And Cam, Fredo, Larry. Get healthy. He let somebody punch him in his face. And that's all I got to say. I don't promote any violence. It was a long time ago, but I just want that question answered. I don't want to hear about nothing else. Don't talk about nobody until you answer and tell us why, as a man, you let another man punch you in the face to the extent that no one helped you because you did not help yourself. What kind of man are you? The kind of man that tries to tear down another black man, especially his OG. You a clown, Fredo.
I missed some calls. The lines is open. Pardon self. The lines is open. I wanted to play the Dame Dash clip.
So
and I see he got some documents at the end of his video. 1 second. Hold on, caller. Let me get you tapped in with the people. I got you. Hold on 1 second. All right, caller, state your name. Where you calling from? Let's get it.
Del Monte Green Beans out of KC.
Del Monte Green Beans, what's going on? Shouts to the whole KC, my brother. You got me on the earpiece because you sound a little muffled, just a little.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, it's all good. We want to get you Crispies.
Can you hear me clear now?
Yeah, date much better, my brother. Hold on 1 second. Let me just say this. Run the likes up, run the hypes up. This is the loudest show in the world, okay? I dictate the culture. I dictate this internet, okay? This is a fact, okay? Been doing it for 20 years. So we got my brother right here, one of my biggest supporters on the line. Let's get it, bro.
Yeah, can you hear me clear?
Clear as day. Let's get it.
All right, can I spit the truth?
Spit the truth, good brother. Just keep it clean. Just keep it clean. That's all.
Goddamn, I can't put this KC slang on it.
All right, get. Yeah, do it. I'm gonna let you rock out. Just don't go too crazy. Just send something in. Yeah, I'm gonna let you rock out. Let's get it.
Well, my bad though. But man, what's up with these cats arguing with each other? Why don't they just shut the fuck up and get to the music? It's a drought out here. Shut the fuck up and make some music. My bad, M.Reck. Yo, I'm trying to find something to smoke this brisket with, but the music is straight trash nowadays.
Crazy.
I'm stuck on Anita Baker.
I feel you. I love Anita Baker too.
Like, yo, I want to hear some spitters. Get to the spitting. Stop arguing with each other on some dumb shit. Like, yo, I'm like not even paying attention to this dumb shit, man. It's ridiculous. We looking stupid in front of the planet. Like, yo, come on, get to the music.
Correct.
We got next. God damn.
Well, let me.
I'm out, y'all. I'm out. I'm out.
No. Hold on. Well, I got you here. I'm gonna ask you this: how you feel about 50 Cent, Cameron, Jim Jones jumping Jim Jones on the internet right now. It's like he getting hit from every angle.
I ain't been paying attention to it for the shenanigans like that. I just came through the live and I saw it, a little bit of stuff. So I don't be paying attention to it because, yo, get to the music, yo.
Gotcha.
Get to the music.
Well, look. Say
shit on the music.
Say less. They heard you.
Yeah.
Another caller, bro. Salute. Appreciate you. Yes, let's get it. We're going to get to the people. We're going to get to the people. What up, though? We got Janie B, the queen of the D, on the line.
What up? What up, though, M.Reck? What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though? What up, though? I'm going to let you have the floor. Let's get it.
You know what, M.Reck? You don't even realize how much of the man you really is.
Man, you blow my mind every time. Thank you. You know, humble.
You more than welcome. And I'm going to bring it back to this. We already had this talking point that Dame Dash bringing out 7 months ago. So they really just regurgitating your talking points.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. They doing what they do, but they adding layers to it because you got to think, you know, I never was in business with Dame Dash. So I'm going to give them that credit. You know, Cam and Jim, you know, they've been in business with Dame. So I'm going to land my plane on that one. You know what I mean?
When I said this, I wasn't saying that you did business with Dame Dash, but me and you had a dialect back then when one of your lives came out. And I said, you was helping me. You came behind the scenes and nobody knew about it. And I wouldn't do you certain ways. Right. And you said, I see what you're saying, Janie B.
And I do see what you're saying again. Yeah, facts. That happened. Yes. Yeah.
So when I'm telling you about and I'm not talking about telling you this, I'm just speaking out of my mind. When I'm saying that these niggas is regurgitating all of your talking points, every time you bring up one of these lives, when you word it a certain way, me, JR, David Flash, songs by Alicia, Gina Rose, and a plethora of other people come up here and give you a layout of all of the examples of why all these niggas is goofies.
Damn. Keep going.
I told you on the same platform, I don't know how many times, that the whole lineage of Cameron and them came from Dame Dash, and they all screwed him.
You did say that.
Like 40 different lives we said that. And then this is what blows my mind right here, M.Reck. When it's convenient for Cameron, he flip it on Jomo up against Dame Dash. But the whole play is, I've been saying this forever. Cameron, you a thirsty, dirty nigga.
Damn.
You did it to Dame Dash. You went out and told this, and this ain't no allegedly. And I said this back then. He said this on Nori's drink chats. He said he was the cause because Dame Dash didn't want him to bring out that he had made him gave him whatever CEO or whatever vice president or whatever title he had gave him.
At Rockefeller.
That wasn't, huh?
Yeah, Dame Dash gave him the VP title at Rockefeller, but that wasn't for Cameron to announce. Cameron jumped the gun and announced it and actually wedged, you know, even though Dame Dash and Jay-Z was going through what they was going through, that wedged the relationship to move further apart. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna let you go. Yeah.
And with him saying, thanks for clearing that up. Yeah. And with him saying this nigga is Fredo, everybody that done watch The Godfather, he brought it back to it. He brought it back to Cameron taking down Rockefeller. Like you couldn't wait to try to stick it to Jay-Z, but you burnt Dame Dash in the whole process. Now you don't want to help Dame Dash. Now you keep talking about niggas and how they spending their money. But when you didn't have no money, let's go back to the other live you did. Dame Dash gave him a $10,000 check.
Correct. I'll play that again.
Let's just go back there. Nobody was giving you nothing, Cameron. You was broke. You said it out your own mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And you did this nigga dirty, and you continue to do him dirty. I'm gonna tell you something, M.Reck. These niggas is whole type of dirty niggas out here. I don't care, and I'm giving a whole disclaimer right here. It's nothing in life you could do to me, M.Reck to Janie B, that would make me talk shit about you, M.Reck.
I appreciate
I would stop messing with you if I felt like you was moving wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna talk greasy or nasty or down on you when you did everything you could to help me out. And let me just say this: I've been popping everywhere, but no, the internet. I didn't know nothing about no internet. I did everything in my life to dodge being and I told you this off camera. I've done everything I can to dodge people really knowing who I am, because they was doing all kind of stuff to take people down.
Correct.
I come from a time where you didn't talk on the phone. So and I told you that. You told me to do my story. I'm like, it could take too many people down.
Yep.
So it's nothing you could ever do, M.Reck, for me to want you not to win. Even if I'm not in the picture. I feel like Cameron done get the same thing Jim Jones doing to Cameron did to Dame Dash. He want a little son, Dame Dash, just like Jim Jones trying a little son, Cameron.
Yeah.
And Ancasa, but I'm saying Ancasa was never up over Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Cameron was.
Correct.
So I'm putting it at that play.
Got you.
When these niggas get a couple dollars, they want to delete the whole lineage and legacy of somebody, like Cameron did to Mace. These niggas is snakes all over the place. I could never be a friend of none of these niggas.
Damn.
And they behind the scenes. I'm gonna tell you something, M.Reck, and you can do with it what you want to do with it. It's a lot of these niggas that you calling your brother that don't want you to win. And I'm talking about is actively trying to make sure you don't win. Now do what you want with that information.
Nah, I'm gonna say this. Am I blind to it? No. Do I agree with you? Yes. So, you know what I mean? We on the same frequency. You dig what I'm saying? I play the game, but think about it, Janie B. I put myself on, and I always been ahead of the curve. So the shit I've been doing for 20 years, niggas just starting to do it now. You dig what I'm saying?
And the reason we respect you so much, the people from the streets, the people that got 9 to 5, the people that got their own business, the people that's nerds, the kids that's coming up under people. My son told me something, and this might be off the topic, but I need you to hear this.
Okay.
My son told me, Ma, you gave me the game, but sometimes hearing certain stuff from cats like M.Reck and they got JR, it hit a little different.
Salute to your son.
He wasn't knocking me, but that's just saying it's a lot of goofies out here that's leading these young niggas the wrong way. That's the way I took that conversation.
That's deep.
And my son ain't never talked to you in his life, but he be behind the scenes making sure I get the right clips and all this stuff. He be sending that stuff. I don't know nothing about that.
Salute to your son. I mean, essentially, look, whenever you ready, I'll be doing business with both of y'all. Just cause. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
No doubt. Whenever y'all ready. You know? Because I like the real people. And the people who got my best interests. And you and your son be holding me down.
M.Reck, we love you. I just had to get on here and say to these goofies, don't try to rewrite history. And Jay-Z fall up under that lineage of Cameron and them. All of them screwed over Dame Dash. They keep on trying to rewrite this man's history.
Correct.
Dame, stop talking. Like, we already know. this man was making millions at 15 years old.
Come on now.
Jim trying to make him a corner boy. And shut up, Jim Jones. Just shut your mouth. Go back and kiss your mama like you've been doing. It's footage of that. No, allegedly. Go back and continue kissing on your mama.
That's a fact.
But all of them. But Jay-Z don't talk about that. And that's the only thing that I got respect for this nigga on.
Mm-hmm.
He realized that nobody gave a care. Let's be clear, M.Reck. Jay-Z didn't have no hit. He didn't sell no million albums for a long time. Dame Dash was pushing that nigga all the way.
That's a fact.
Dame Dash made Jay-Z who he was on sheer, this is my nigga and I believe in him. I'm gonna make sure everybody, he's gonna be in everybody's face.
Stop there.
Because DMX was killing him. Nas was killing him. Biggie Smalls was killing him. And the whole California was killing him. Like it was, Jadakiss was killing him. Down South was killing. He kept pushing this nigga in everybody's face until he caught on.
That's a fact. Janie B, hold that thought. JR, tap it in. I'm going to get his assessment. You know, you can call back. Great assessment.
Shout out to JR.
Salute to JR. Let's get it, y'all. This is the livest show. You know, I got my front line. My front line crazy. Janie B. I got JR. I got songs by Alicia. I got Gina Rose. I got Jose. My front line, I got SJ. I got Flat. My front line crazy alone. We ain't going to talk about, we like almost 400K deep. Salute to the Rec Mob. JR, what's going on? JR from the lower. You know he had to tap in. You know JR had to tap in.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Stopping Rec Mob. Yo, man, peace to the Rec Mob. Peace to SJ. Peace David Flat. Peace Miss Janie B. She killed it.
Uh-huh.
And, peace to songs by Alicia and everybody, man. Love to all of y'all, man. Peace
bro.
to my man M.Reck, B.
Salute.
Hit that like button, yo, on your way in. You heard?
You already know. JR, one of the most official hosts of the show. And you got the floor, JR. They've been waiting for you to speak. You and Janie B. Y'all on the front line. You,
oh, man.
JR, Flat. Yeah. They wait for y'all to speak. Let's get it, JR.
Yeah, man, I'm just tapping in, man. I just been feeling real bad about this whole thing with Dame, man. I really wish somebody would look back to the brother, man. This is just, it's kind of messed up. I don't even think Cam should have been talking about what nothing sold for, or just leave that alone, man. Leave the brother alone, and let this is a guy who helped you out, man.
Yeah.
50 gonna do what 50 do. He gonna promote what's coming for him. I didn't hear him say Dame's name, so I know maybe it was shots, but I didn't hear him say Dame's name. He's gonna promote what he's promoting. But
I mean, look,
Cam is doing.
Let's do this. 50 didn't have to say Dame name. Let me go to the post real quick. This is what he said for the people who just now coming in. 50 Cent put a post of the Brooklyn Finest artwork. Okay, the movie Brooklyn Finest came out like 17, 20 years ago, something to that effect, with Wesley Snipes, Ethan Hawkins and all that, Richard Gere.
Yep.
Right?
Don Cheadle.
Yeah. So the caption goes, yeah, I just grabbed Brooklyn Finest writer Michael C. Martin for Paid in Full. Paid in Full. Green light game. Get down or suffer. Who he talking to? Then look. Then he goes, Harlem, holla. Mr. Cameron, big motion. So that shots to who? Get down or suffer and Harlem, holla? Then salute Cameron?
Yeah, it's extra. That's for sure.
Let's do this. Who produced Paid in Full?
Dame.
All right.
He did.
All right. So JR, you take it from there.
Yeah, I don't know why they want to just put their foot on Dame's neck, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even talking about the bozo Jomo. Ain't nobody's talking about him. That dude, man, get him out of here. I can't wait for that guy to be gone. But real talk, man. I just can't wait for him to be gone. And he's a straight bozo. I mean, what he did, that was some bozo stuff. But Cam, I'm so disappointed, particularly in Cam, because it's like this is a dude who really helped you, God.
Long.
Like, what we doing? Like, why talk about what happened with him, or why not behind the scenes say, yo, Dame, look, I know we had our ups and downs, but here, man, check this out. I got to play for you. Or maybe you can come and help produce with us, but this is what you got to do. At least give the man a reach out. Like, I don't know, man. I don't understand what Cam is doing. It's a little disappointing to be talking to a guy who helped you in your time of need, like this. And I get Dame is an acquired taste. Don't get me wrong.
Correct.
But still, man. You know, there's right and wrong, man. There's right and wrong, man.
So
this is not right and exact at all, bro. I ain't gonna hold.
Let me ask you this, because the being the way I cook up, it seems like the last week or so, these three individuals, 50, Cameron, and Jim Jones, has been like jumping Dame Dash on the internet, right? That's
well,
like, is that the case?
Because it feels that way, but I think Jomo, the Bozo Jomo, is doing a different thing. He on a whole nother kick.
Okay.
So he not with the other two. Because if you notice what Jomo, the Bozo, is doing, he's attacking Cam. He attacking everybody moving. He's just trying to get in the algorithm any which way because his thing is depleted. And when nobody responds, I'm telling you, he out of here. I can't wait. Get him out of here. But the other two, I do think it's more pointed what they doing to Dame. Like it's an aim at Dame. I don't know. Maybe Cam's still taking something personal with the whole mother thing that went on. Remember when he said something about
that was crazy.
Cam's moms.
That was crazy.
And you know how 50 do that. If it's up forever. You know what I'm saying? So you already know. So and this guy's going on, chatty patty, hour with the females, and still throwing shots. So it's like, I get what you mean but everybody taking shots. If you really been watching,
but that's what I'm saying.
Dame ain't innocent.
Look, what I'm saying is they not jumping him all together. I know Cam and 50 are because they doing business. Jomo,
facts.
He's on the outskirts. You know what I mean? Nobody's really rocking with him. Think about it, right? Jomo so much on the outskirts that he had to form a whole new regime with the whole let's rap about it. You feel me? Like he had to form a whole new team. You feel me? Like the Avengers. He had to get the Avengers. Fab, Mano, Davies, and who else? That's it, right? Yeah, that's three.
Damn, he said who else? Mano. Damn.
Yeah, I said Mano, Fab.
Oh,
and what's crazy? Fab threw a shot too. I'm get to that too. Fab threw a shot, I believe at 50, and Fab letting it be known, I'm back, and he let it be known that he's the who was the like the Avengers? Who's the standout action figure on the Avengers? Would that be Wolverine?
It gotta be either Tony Stark or Captain America.
Okay, so Fab is acting like Captain America or Tony Stark's right now. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much saying, the break is up. Like 50, we gave you a shot. You said you was going to drop, New Year's, and I guess they coming with more smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull it up.
Just make good music. I think that should be the plan. That should be the plan for them. Yeah. Particularly for Fab, because Fab can do it.
Yeah.
The other guys, I don't know. Yeah, I like Dave East, so I ain't gonna hold you. I like Dave East.
I like East, but East is on a different type of time. Fab is really from the mixtape era where, I could smoke you niggas, on some, if y'all niggas want to compete with me bar for bar, but if you want to compete with me on some, we got beef, I could smoke you niggas too. So Fab is cut from a different type of cloth. Dave East he's nice. Like you'd be like, nah, East is nice, dope. But East, he haven't got into no back and forths with nobody. So we don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's about back and forth. Just make the music, man. Like I get everybody I get it, right?
Correct.
Don't get me wrong. I get it. 50 is going to ignore. Look, I wanted 50 to get in the booth. I ain't gonna hold you. 50 gonna ignore them. That's what I'm seeing right now. He on to the studio. He on some other stuff. Make the music. You got the ears. You got the eyes.
Correct.
Make the music. Make the music. That's what I think you should be focused on right now. If I was advising a Fab or a Dave East, because I think I like both of their catalogs, like a little bit more than Mano or
Jim
or Jim, but they got the capability to make songs. Like, yo, we could put a song out, that's a banger. That's what I said the same thing with Pat. Pat, make the banger. Go in there. The distance is dope because it brings the eyes. But now you got the eyes, throw the banger.
I agree with you. You got
Fab and Dave East is the one. They can do it.
You got to make bangers. I mean, Jim got it. Jim got it in him every now and then to drop a banger. We talking about bangers now. We talking about a good record. Jim every now and then he'll give you a banger. You know what I'm saying? So we give him that. But JR, this is what I'm gonna do. You and Janie B, I want you to tap back in. I'm gonna go to Flat for a little bit because Flat been waiting in the cut. So I'm gonna go to Flat. I need you to tap back in because your assessments is always golden. Appreciate you, King.
Copy that. I'm listening, man. I'm in the background. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Peace to the Rec Mall.
Peace to the Rec Mall. JR, my brother. Thank you. Salute. Let's get it. We're gonna go to David Flat Sparks, my brother. He's on the StreamYard. Bro, what's happening with you?
What's going on, bro? Peace to my brother M.Reck. Now I'm saying peace to my man JR from the lower. Now I mean peace to the whole Rec Mob, man. Now I'm saying I'm getting whiff of what's going on, Rec. Now I'm
Peace,
saying,
bro. Yeah, I'm look, I cook up how I cook up. You know how I cook up with the titles and all that.
Yes, sir.
So I was just analyzing the game because I stepped back. I seen everything that was going on. Everybody was running with the Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels and all that. You know what I mean? I may get to that later, but I said, Rec, you dictate the internet. You don't go along with everybody that's, you know what I mean? You dictate this shit. Like you set the trends. You know what I mean? You don't follow trends. So I said, I'm gonna let everybody have that. You dig what I'm saying? I could get to that. But this smoke right here is going over people's head. I mean, I was the one who broke Dame Dash, the video. Besides Cam dropped the video of Dame Dash telling Jim Jones he want to fight him, a fair one, and Jim Jones was trying to get niggas to jump him. Right?
That's a fact.
I covered that first. I was the first one to cover that. Cam was the first one to drop it because he had the footage, right?
Right.
On his You Welcome network. But I'm looking at this shit. 50 threw a shot at Dame. It went over niggas' head. You know, I think you heard the caption I read, right?
I heard it.
And then I saw Cam drop his show yesterday. Then of course the Jim Jones situation. So I'm like, yo, Jim Jones, Dame Dash, not only niggas trying to jump him physically, they trying to jump him on the internet, digitally.
Right.
So I said,
that is what's happening. That is what's happening.
There you go. I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Yeah. So I want to say this, right? Y'all, if y'all know the history of Dame Dash, he was a guy that he put a lot of dudes on. He put a lot of dudes on. Now I'm saying, like, not just dudes from Harlem, not just dudes from New York. You got your Kanye's. Now I'm saying, for the people who don't know. Now I'm saying, you got your Kanye's. Wouldn't be no Kanye without Dame. That's a fact. Know what I'm saying? When everybody else was front, Hove wasn't even rock. Jay-Z wasn't even rocking with Kanye in the beginning. Know what I'm saying? So Dame is responsible for a lot of careers. But the thing with Dame, he pissed off a lot of people. Know what I'm saying? Throughout the Rockefeller era and all of that. He was the one, he was the mouthpiece that was standing up, talking to the major labels and the major companies, talking to them dirty. But he was doing it for the right reasons. Know what I'm saying? But he made a lot of enemies doing that. Know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, let them people turn on him, but us people from where we from, they shouldn't be turning on Dame like that, son. Know what I mean? That's my opinion. They shouldn't be turning on Dame like that, because the enemies he made, he did it speaking up for the guys he was putting on. Know what I'm saying? So guys like Cam, guys like Jim, you know what I'm saying? 50 gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
50 don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But guys like Jim and Cam, they supposed to have a little more compassion, you know what I'm saying, for Dame in the position he in right now. Now I mean, I feel like they shouldn't be going in on him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now I agree. I'm gonna be honest. We all know, like JR said, Dame is a quiet taste. Like, he's the type of person you gotta love him. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. Mm-hmm.
Because of his personality. You feel me?
Mm,
Uh, if you want to call him arrogant, you want to call him confident, or all that mixed in one.
right.
But for me, I'm gonna say this because I put myself in position. You know what I'm saying? I
Facts.
put many others in position. But
Facts.
even with me, you know, being who I am, I'm grateful.
Mm,
And if Dame or 50 or Jay-Z or whoever, you know what I'm saying, put me in position, even
mm.
if we not seeing eye to eye publicly, I could never say nothing bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
That,
fact.
that's just me. Like Janie B said, she said it. Like, you know, I'm just raised different. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right, right.
I know, like, I look at it like even me putting myself in position, I knew nobody was coming to get me. Nobody was coming to
Mm,
save me.
mm.
But I said, if that was ever the case, I'ma always hold it like, yo, this man looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? This man changed my life. If that was the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why even I wouldn't even say the little shit. It be like, things people do for me. Some people
Yeah.
may look at it like as little as big for me. You dig what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying? And I'm grateful
Right.
because that's just me. Like I'm very grateful because ain't nobody got to do nothing for you.
Right.
And
Right.
in this business, it shows you. Like I've been sitting at the helm for this shit 20 years. Janie B said something else.
Mm,
That yo, the same people that you call your brothers that's doing what you're doing now
mm.
that can help you, they don't want you to win.
That's a fact.
You dig what I'm saying? And
Fact.
I said to her, I said, I'm not blind to it, but I agree with you at the same time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I go hard. That's why I go hard because I know nobody coming to put M.Reck in a situation
Mm.
because of intimidation factors.
Right. Right.
And then also you can't throw me a bone.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You know, I mean, let's sit at the round table as bosses, but niggas don't want to do that.
That's a fact.
So I'm gonna land my plane on that.
Nah, that's real, bro. Like certain niggas, when they get in those positions and they feel intimidated by somebody who got keyword potential. Know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Potential to be bigger than them. They gonna try to chief Indian. They gonna try to chief Indian niggas. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to put put themselves as a chief and keep a person as an Indian, no matter how much potential they got, instead of making them a partner, now I'm saying they rather put them under them. Now I'm saying
Yeah.
on some chief Indian shit. And to me, that's that's stupid, bro. Because it's always been like this. When you look at the world, yeah, if I put you on and you come to my level or higher, you a reflection of me. Know what I'm saying? So why
Facts.
would I try to put a roof over you to keep you from going to the sky? Nah, go to the sky. I know that that's a reflection of me. Now I'm saying like, yo, he went to the sky. He went sky high. Now I mean that make me look good. Like, yo, I was able to put him in position to get up there. As long as he's showing love and now I'm saying like giving me my salute like
Mm-hmm.
he should. Now I'm saying then everything is good. But dude's mindsets be twisted, bro.
Now look, you saying what you saying. I
Yeah.
wrote this in the chat probably like minutes ago, maybe 5 minutes ago. So
Mm.
this aligns with everything you just said. Look what it says right there on the screen. I don't know if you could read it.
On the screen right now.
Yeah, on the screen right now. I
I don't.
highlighted it. All right. All right. I'll read it for you. It says David Flat Sparks, host on
Oh
Let
yeah,
the
yeah,
Spark,
yeah. I see that. Mm-hmm.
host on Let the Sparks Fly with
Mm-hmm.
M.Reck. You see
Mm-hmm.
how we here. Like it's like it's your show. It's actually it is your show, I built it around your name.
That's a fact.
And I told you that, yo, bro. I said, I'm gonna do something special for you because you coming up in the ranks, but I want you to be in the boss position from the gate. Did I not tell you that?
Off the back, you told me that.
I
Out
said
the
I want.
gate.
So I don't care if it's featuring M.Reck and you taking the lead. It don't make me no difference. You know why? Because I'm a shine regardless, but I really want you to shine. You get what I'm saying? Like they already know about M.Reck. It's people that know about you, but I could introduce you to a whole nother audience, and I could ride in the shotgun seat.
Right.
While my man take the driver's seat. We pulling up in that Wraith. Yeah.
Right.
Yo, Flat, drive up, pull up. Matter of fact, yo, Flat, here go the keys and the title. This you. Just pull up to the spot, bro. Let them know. You feel me? That's the type of time I'm on. Yo, hey, this the title. This you. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
That's how he rolling. And I ain't gonna hit you later on, and make it seem like you gotta recoup that. Nah, this ain't no Suge Knight shit. This ain't none of that. This ain't no Diddy shit, no Suge Knight shit.
But the thing about me, right? When it come to that, I was raised a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I always, it get to the point where I'll be like, yo, Reck, I know you tired of me saying thank you. Now I'm saying you tired of me saying how much I appreciate you. Now I'm saying, but I was raised that way, bro, to be appreciative. Cause like you said, nobody gotta do nothing. You're not obligated to share your platform with me.
Right.
You're not obligated to push the spotlight that's on you on me. You're not obligated to give me a voice to the people that you've been, that you've been having support you for all this time. You're not obligated to do that, bro. Know what I'm saying? But you're doing it out the kindness of your heart. And that's why I always, a million times a day, I thank you, bro. Know what I'm saying? Because it's love, son. Know what I mean?
Likewise.
Yeah,
But
real talk.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the same way. Our
Right.
personalities mirror each other.
That's a fact.
Of each other because I do the same thing. I tell people thank you, I'm grateful all the time.
All the time.
Because I think the same way. Nobody got to do nothing for you. And then the fact that you are so grateful make me want to do it even more. You're so appreciative. And that's why I do it too, because there's so many people that I did it for. They was ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? And I put them in positions and they had rewrite history like they did it on their own. And you know what I'm saying? And y'all all know them, but we ain't even gotta name no names. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But this is what we doing over here. We learning from the Dame Dash, and even this moment with Cam and Jim Jones going at Dame, and even 50. I do these lives. It's bigger than content. I do these lives because I want to put out a certain narrative that's beyond content. Like me and you building right now in front of the people in real time, showing them a real brotherhood.
Right.
How it's supposed to be done.
Right.
How you didn't even ask me to say, yo, Reck, let's do a show together. This is me. I saw you doing content.
Right.
Right. We've been locked in. You did some content like you was doing the Mad Boxer content.
That's a fact.
You ran down on them superheroes in in Times Square. I thought the shit was funny as shit. I reposted it and we got up. I said, yo, bro, I want to actually lock in with you next time you go to Times Square. We did that. Then we did some assessments and fast forward, we here.
Word.
Sparks fly. We got up with the champ, Bud at the Canelo. We here.
Right.
It was all organic. You know what I'm saying? And the world knowing about Let the Sparks Fly, David Flash Sparks, and you interviewing people for not only Let the Sparks Fly, but for M.Reck TV.
That's a fact.
It's a beautiful thing to me. Hold on one second.
Bro. That's love, bro.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. We got a caller. 1 second. Hold on 1 second, caller. I got you. Got to tap you in, caller. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. It's me again.
Janie B, what's happening? Talk to me.
I got a few things. I want to shout out a few people. Okay. I want to shout out Dame Dash. I want to shout out M.Reck. I want to shout out Eminem. I want to shout out TDE. The reason why I picked these people is because none of these people are afraid of somebody else shining.
Come on now.
Kendrick Lamar was up under TDE. Them niggas still hold him down. Look at all the people up under your umbrella. A lot of them did you dirty.
Correct.
You still don't talk negative on these niggas.
Nah.
Look at Joe Budden. 50 Cent fell right up under Eminem and a whole lot of other people. Them just the two off my radar. Look at what Joe Budden doing. He was up under Eminem. 50 Cent, nobody in New York was messing with this nigga.
Correct.
Even when it got to the Super Bowl,
come on now.
Eminem said, if this nigga don't go, I ain't coming. And when he got up there and did his part, they told all the niggas, don't make this about Kaepernick. What did Eminem do? He took a knee. Some of these people need to be checked. Like for real checked. 50 Cent don't like, and people gonna disagree with me, and I don't really care. 50 Cent don't rock with New York.
Sheesh.
Think about what I just said. 50 Cent do not rock with New York. He tear down more New York niggas than anybody.
Shit. Damn.
Let's think about what I just said, M.Reck.
Nah, I'm thinking. I mean, it hit. It hit. When you said it, it hit. Because I thought about it real quick and then it hit at the same time. Shit.
This nigga still mad that nobody from New York have his back from back then. 50, now people want to really say the whole truth. Let's just put the truth out there. This nigga, everybody say he the pettiest. Everybody say he hold a grudge. But all these niggas that was in New York wasn't rocking with 50. Boo Boo was not booming. Nobody cared about Boo Boo. When Eminem made him hot, now he the biggest, he everything to New York. This nigga ain't forgot that either. I want all of the New York niggas to know that. 50 Cent don't rock with y'all. Everybody is a pawn in this nigga's scheme.
Shit crazy.
Everybody. Think about this. Everybody is a pawn in this nigga's play.
Damn. Janie B.
Nobody thought about it like this. I'm telling you, M.Reck, my son, 21-year-old son, just laid this down to me. And when I thought about it, he only gave me one part about it. When I said, wait a minute, you just cracked the whole code. This nigga don't rock with nothing that got to do with New York.
Hey. Listen, when it's real, it's real. And right now, you building and the people agreeing with you. You know what I'm saying?
He's sitting up in the middle of every time somebody click up or whatever word they want to use, get together or do a powwow, he be the first one, as long as they melanated, put heavy on the melanated. As long as they melanated, he against it. He figure out a way to drop a couple of trinkets to cause chaos.
Shit crazy.
Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
This nigga don't want nobody to win but him. The very thing that he said about Puff and Jay-Z, he worse than anybody who ever had power in New York.
And stop there. You know what's so crazy? The Haven said this. I don't think people was listening when I covered The Haven, speaking on the Diddy documentary and all that, and 50 Cent. He said this. He said the same exact thing. So you're not wilding. But Janie B, hold that thought. You can call back in.
Hold on. And I ain't never mad that 50 dumped no big Vivica A. Fox because I always had men and fine men with money.
Who said
50 is an ugly nigga. Some nigga in the chat. I don't really care about 50 Cent. 50 Cent couldn't smell my last year drawers. That's a goofy.
Well, we ain't gonna address that goofy. So, but Janie B, hold that thought. We got some more callers. You always drop some nuggets. We appreciate you. You know you can call back, and I'm gonna get Flat to respond to your assessment also.
Please do. And JR.
Yep, I got you. JR, tap in. Flat, where you at?
Yo, bro, Jamie B cooking as usual, man.
That's a fact.
Because, and somebody even said it in the comments, 50 caused a crazy division in New York. Know what I'm saying? Think about it. He made it to where if you even did a song with somebody he was beefing with, now he beefing with you. And you know, that's what happened with the Ja Rule and Fat Joe and Jada Kiss. Know what I'm saying?
That's how they got into beef with 50 by default. Like
that by default.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? When you think about it, like, but that's his mentality. His mentality, you know, now that can go for G Unit, but you can't dictate that on the world and on Fat Joe and Jada. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, that whole a lot of niggas lose their mind with that fucking 48 laws of power. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're not careful, it teaches you how to be shiesty, grimy. You dig what I'm saying? It's a good book, but if it's used wrong, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna think wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact, bro.
So you know, and that's with anything. You know what I'm saying? With anything, because you know, knowledge is power. So if you use it wrong, let's just keep it real, right? Peace to the gods and the earths.
Right.
I knew, you know, brothers that had knowledge of self, but they was using that shit in wicked ways.
Facts.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Some niggas really got the gift of gab, and then they had that knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into any particulars, but
yeah,
a lot of shit they was doing was now cipher.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And salute to the people in the chat room. They know what I'm talking about. They said that's a whole fact.
Yeah.
Anything can be used for wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Anything good.
Yep.
You know, depend on the person. But a lot of people get caught up in, you know, you could like a person music, but then they get so caught up in a person music that anything that person does, they feel like they gotta co-sign it or ride with it.
Right.
You know, I fuck with the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? The 50 Cent music and all that. Like I even like what 50 did for his team.
Yeah.
But his you know, his ideologies and all that shit,
yeah,
I don't agree with all that shit.
That's
because
fact.
Think about it, right? He did all that, right? You beef with Jadakiss and Fat Joe, right? And then your team couldn't do no records with them or take no pictures with them, right?
Right.
It's niggas who got caught up in that, like Game and Young Buck and even I think Banks,
right?
Now you cool with those niggas, right? But you kind of like you slighted Banks and Game and Young Buck for even taking a picture with niggas, but now you cool with niggas. So how that work?
Right.
See, but that's the shit that for me as a man and as a boss, a nigga can't play that game with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you is. You ain't gonna play those manipulation games with me.
Right.
Because when you want to beef with a nigga, you know, it's all good when it's like, all right, fuck those niggas, this, that, and the third. But when you want to be cool with a nigga, and because it's beneficial to be cool with a nigga now the same rules don't apply, I'm lost.
That's crazy, son. That's crazy.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna say that because everybody is just trying to be on that 50 Cent train. Like I said, I got my own train.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I put my own self in the game. Fuck this industry. music wise, industry wise, film wise. Nigga, I got my own bread. I got my own wave.
Right.
So if a nigga mad at me for being G'd up, so be it. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, that's why they always gonna fear a man like you, because you don't need to go by industry standards. Know what I'm saying? You don't need the basically you don't need the glaze. Know what I'm saying? Like you cause like you said, we rock with the music. We rock with the entertainment part, but yo, that don't mean we ain't gonna keep it real when you doing something left field. Know what I'm saying? We gonna call it like we see it, bro. And if they fear that, bro, because they want somebody that's gonna always be up. It's like you always say, bro. They want shit to be one sided.
One-sided. They
Come on,
want it one
son.
way. Now, I'm gonna say this. That's the real reason why Lloyd Banks walked away.
Of course. Of course.
And if you do the knowledge, go to Prodigy book. If you don't want to read it, go to his audio book. Prodigy got a chapter breaking all that down. Okay? And you know, let me say this though. Do I love 50 Cent, the artist? Yes. Film producer? Yes. But 50 Cent got a lot of traits that I know me and him gonna clash just cause. I mean, you know, it's a little friction already because I am who I am and I stand on what I stand on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. You got some niggas, and you see niggas from Southside, they'll call up here. They know I'm right, but they feel like, damn, but Fifth is my man, but this nigga Wreck, he ain't never said nothing wrong.
Yeah.
That's why I be hard for them, because they like, yo, I'm Wreck Mob, but I'm a G Unit affiliate Southside, but shit, nigga, you're saying some real shit.
Right.
See, the difference with me is I sleep well at night. You feel me? A lot of niggas can't sleep well at night because they don't know how to put themselves in position. They always looking for another man to throw my alley-oop.
Right.
I'm sitting back while the internet, everybody on this Corey Holcomb, you know, Anton, Daniel shit. I said, yo, I'm gonna find a whole nother loop. Get Wavy on. Set the trend.
Right.
Everybody on it. I'm seeing niggas who don't even cover Corey Holcomb on this shit. Hold on one second. Hold on, JR. Hold on one second, JR. I got you. All right. We got JR back on the line. What's happening?
Yeah, man. You know, Miss Janie B was cooking. I had to agree with some of her assessment there, particularly about Eminem and TDE and all that. But I gotta disagree with her in one spot, man. She said 50 is just like Diddy, and also that he don't rock with people in New York. So I'm gonna have to push back a little bit on this.
All right, hold on one second.
Right.
Let me just say this for the people that just now tuning in. Pound that like button. This is the livest show. We got JR on the line, and we talking to JR from the Wreck Mob. You got the floor, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah. What about Pop Smoke? You ain't want Pop Smoke to win?
Nah, he definitely held Pop Smoke legacy down. I'll give him that.
What about Fetty? Didn't Fetty just come home?
Correct.
I'm just saying, man. Like, you know, there's a lot of young brothers. He helped Troy Ave. He wanted Troy Ave to win. You know what I'm saying? I believe he wanted Max B to win, and I think he wanted Papoose to win. Did he not help Fab when Fab was kind of, you know, twirling? Didn't Fab say, "Man, I really want 50 on cuffing season"? Begging 50 to get on cuffing season, helped him. I'm not saying that she's wrong in the fact that he has a long memory, particularly for the gatekeepers in New York, right? For certain higher ups. But I think he's been more than helpful to the younger cats, except for you know, some people that's been a little, you know, out of pocket, like a Jim Jones. But you know what I mean? But you know, he had his run-in with Cam, the disagreement with Cam, but look how they patched it up.
Yeah.
Fat Joe. You know, he messed with Fat Joe. So I don't know. I think that's not a good narrative to spin. I don't really agree with that. I think 50 helps a lot, particularly young guys. You know what I mean? Chief Keef. Like, you know, I know he's not from New York, but when you think about it, a lot of young people, Dre, what's his name? Timmy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these guys, even and I think a lot of times when 50 be coming at people, he be giving them the alley hoop as well. By the way,
Yeah.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm gonna say this. Salute to Lou. In the comments, but 50 is a gatekeeper. Also, that's a fact. We got to keep it real. This
No, I agree with you. He's a very powerful dude. So he's obviously. I'm not trying to say that part. What I'm trying to say is that he does definitely turn back and help people, particularly in New York and elsewhere as well, particularly young guys that, you know, he don't have to help them dudes. He don't have to see them win. But then, and I also think that sometimes the beef be the alley hoop. That's why I'm saying this right now about Fab. Drop the bangers. Make the music that people want to hear. You got the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If you put out music right now, everybody gonna flock to it to say, "Oh, is he dissing 50?" It's the time.
Yeah.
So a lot of times things be alley hoops on the low. I don't know if you ever caught what Chameleonaire said.
Correct.
Did you ever catch that interview?
Yes, when he said when 50 threw a shot at him and he read it wrong. He said 50 actually, when he spoke to him, 50 was throwing him an alley oop, but he didn't know at the time. You know what I'm saying?
He said if you would have dissed me, you would have been on every paper internationally.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he told him. Mind you, Rotimi album was doing well, but when 50 said, "Give me my money my Monday," everybody said, "Oh snap, what's going on with this?" And it made the thing stay at number one for what, almost a month?
That's a fact.
So
he has a lot of power and he use it to his benefit. That's the thing too. Let's do this. 50 Cent is well calculated. He helps people when it benefits him and his brand also. We got to say that too. It ain't just like,
no, that's a fact.
Pop Smoke shit. I believe that shit is somehow under G Unit Productions, because he said something to somebody recently in the TV world. I forgot who it was. If he put up $5, it's a 50 Cent production. So that's him saying this. So once you know that, it's like, oh, this nigga, he's doing shit for the benefits of him as a businessman, which I'm not mad at. So when you see him get behind shit, it's not because, oh, I want to see a nigga win. It may be a little bit of that, but it's really, that's something else to attach my name to. You know what I'm saying? Power.
I mean, do you think that has something to do with Fetty? Because I mean, nobody even knew that until Fetty said it.
Well, think about it. I'm gonna give you a gem, right? All these artists do press, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fetty Wap coming home from jail, he didn't get the Max B welcome home, but
no,
if somebody like 50 Cent or whoever is helping Fetty Wap during his time while he, putting his bid in, what's the first question an interviewist is going to ask Fetty Wap? What celebrities looked out for you while you was locked up? Who name is coming up first?
I mean, actually, there was no other name.
But this is
so. I mean, that should tell you something.
No,
I mean, look, I understand what you're saying, Reck, and I ain't saying you wrong.
Yeah,
but you writing exactly on a lot right now that you're saying. But I also don't want to look, because you also said something else earlier. So I want to keep it. Let's keep everything concise, right? Because you said, "Yo, I helped a lot of people out, and nobody turned around and thanked me." You know what I'm saying? That's foul, and I agree with you that that's foul. So when people are looking out for you, I don't always want to add nefarious means to it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because 50 looked out for a lot of people, even the people in his camp. The guy, ain't nobody in his camp said they didn't get paid. Them niggas all millionaires. So
correct.
You can look at everybody else's camp. Dudes is pop. You know this is the truth. We go to St. Lunatic.
It's a fact. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, I just look at it this way, because I know the situation a little closer than most people. I don't go into a lot of different situations because I keep certain shit private. So when I speak, I speak from a different place. But I know, I'm gonna say this. This is what 50 said to me. You know, he said it to my man, but I was right there. Told my man, because my man asked him, like, yo, we need a drop at the time for Forbes DVD. Right? Now, mind you, we was the only platform that held down Tia when she put out the book on Rick Ross, Rick Ross baby mom.
Yeah.
So 50 Cent put out the book. Now, Nelson, which was 50 Cent manager at the time, reached out to me like, yo, Reck, y'all want to come through and interview Tia? Like that. And he also was like, yeah, nobody else really want to, do the interview because niggas it was either you was riding with 50 Cent or you was riding with Rick Ross. And at the time, Rick Ross was on fire. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And niggas had the whole South, World Star, all that shit. Like the Def Jam Machine, Jay-Z, Rick Ross was on fire.
Diddy as well.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is 50, he was on fire, but it was still that separation from the industry and certain New York niggas. Let's be real. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And 50 and Jay-Z ain't never really lock in like that. They ain't have beef. They did the Reebok shit, but it was always like some, competitive nature there.
It's competition.
Yeah, competitive. Yeah. So I took it, without I didn't even think about it. I'm like, yeah, we pulling up. We gonna interview her. So we did it, whatever. So, but at the same time, you picking a side. You know what I'm saying? That's like, at the time, that's Forbes, DVD, and M.Reck siding with 50 and G Unit putting out the Tia book on Rick Ross, so to speak. Even though that I'm just doing it, we just doing an interview. You know what I'm saying? At the time, Doggy, he did the interview, but that's still my brand. It's still, we own the brand 50-50. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. So what I'm saying is, I don't know, at that time, Rick Ross could have been looking at me like, oh, this nigga M.Reck, he part of G Unit. Keep those niggas away from me. But mind you, we did that. And this is how I met Yayo, and this is how I did the feature with Yayo, because when we went to G Unit, and I don't want to go into the long story, Yayo was like, yo, M.Reck, I really fuck with you, me and Banks. And Yayo was like, yo, Reck, you don't fuck with the unit? How come we ain't got no records with you? And that's when, me and Yayo did the record, you know what I'm saying? Later on, he's like, yo, send me an Open 16, and he did it. So make a long story short, when I'm saying this to you, I'm speaking from a different place. So when my man, now going back to my man, when he asked him for the drop, maybe like a few years later, the nigga 50 Cent goes, nah, I ain't doing no drop for Forbes DVD, right? Walk off, right? This is in Connecticut. But he caught himself because it sounded crazy. Like, we don't even know that you mad at us. Last thing we know, we held you down. You know what I'm saying? With the Tia shit. So he spin back to my man. I'm right there. I don't know why he not saying this to me. He don't even know my man. I'm the face of Forbes DVD. I'm literally 2 feet away, but I'm like, all right, fuck it. He want to talk to my man, whatever. So he goes, because we in the club, it's a VIP area. He goes, y'all niggas can stay here, but I ain't doing no drops. We like, cool, no problem. This is when he promoting the boxing, the SMS shit.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes after that, security comes up to me and my man, 50 don't want your hair. You know what I'm saying? So, that's, and his thing was, when he said he ain't doing no drops, he also said, I ain't doing no drops because y'all be promoting the wrong shit. I'm looking at it like, but like I said, he caught himself and came back, because when he said it, how could you say that to us? I'm not signed to G Unit. My brand wasn't built off 50 Cent startup money, G Unit startup money, or Rockefeller startup money. That shit was built off M.Reck startup money and Doggy Diamond startup money. We put up bread together. You feel me? So I'm
real quick, Reck.
Yeah.
And everybody pound that like button and send me thanks in the chat, B, because y'all just got an exclusive. But continue to cook, Reck.
Yeah, nah.
I got the exclusive
salute
out of
to
Reck.
KR for pulling it out me. This is facts. You know what I'm saying? Even people I don't really, see eye to eye with that I mention their name, they'll tell you directly. Or I could tell you, the guy that at the time was managing me, he'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Because he was blown back. He's like, yo, that nigga 50 was heated, but why he never said it to you? You was right there. I said, I don't know. It was weird to me because when I met him, it was all love. You know what I'm saying? We went to GU in their office and got it with Yayo. And like I said, I had my own relationship with Yayo and Banks. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, for me, I came in this shit off my own dime and put myself in position. And when I cover media, and you know that, I cover it from all sides. If Dame gonna say something, I'm gonna cover that. Cam gonna say something, I'm gonna cover that. And I have a closer relationship with Cam and Mace than Dame, but I'm still gonna keep it fair. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And
no, you got to.
And even with Mace, right? I'm gonna say this about Mace. My platform has so many videos that it had negative undertones going towards Mace brand, that Mace could have been mad at me before we was tight, before we got, close. To this day, he ain't never bring that up or held that against me because he know I'm doing media and I got to do it the way I'm doing it because that's how I built my brand. It was never, yo, Reck, could you take that video down of this person going at me or whatever? Nah, because it's a thing whereas, homie, before we met, I was promoting my brand this way. And if you had said something, think about it, right? Matter of fact, let me tell you how deep this is. I'm glad you brought it up. When Mace dissed
you going in.
Yeah, no, this real shit. When Mace dissed Cam, this is why I tell niggas, if you really want to interview M.Reck, it's like you interviewing me right now. If you really want to interview M.Reck, interview me from all aspects. The music, Forbes DVD, don't interview me because of this M.Reck TV YouTube shit. That's later on. Let's go to the origin. And you kind of went to the origin. But nevertheless, when the Oracle was dropping the behind the scenes video where Cam was dissing Mace, I was the first person to post it. So Mace probably, and this is before me and Mace really locked in, Mace probably looked at that like, I know I was on his radar for having all these videos up. You had Baby Maine from Harlem, exposes Mace, and Jim Jones and Cam going in on Mace, all my shit, right? But when Mace dropped the Oracle, the behind the scenes video, his engineer at the time, I didn't know him, but me, I'm a sniper on this internet. Anything that goes down, 9 times out of 10, I'm on it first. I believe the snippet came out, the Oracle snippet, right? So something in my mind was telling me it's probably a behind the scenes video. So not only I put the snippet on my channel, I said, let me scour the internet to see if it's a video. Sure enough, I come across his engineer, my man D King, Brick House Studios or whatever, right? He had it on his gram. He was Mace. I don't even think Mace knew. He was recording Mace while he was in the booth smoking Cam Boots on the Oracle. I said, damn, this right here hit the jackpot. I said, jackpot, got him. I ripped that shit so fast off that nigga IG page, posted it on my YouTube, and I remember it. It was Thanksgiving too. I forget what year it was. What year the Oracle dropped, but it was like Black Friday, Thanksgiving, around that time. And sure enough, and I did an interview with D King. He never put it out, like maybe a year ago. And he said, yo, Reck, do you know to this day, because we brought it up, he said Mace was mad at me because I did the behind the scenes video and put it on his Instagram. He said, "Yo, D, you can't do that." And the fact so D King was like, "Yo, Reck, how the fuck did you get that video?" So he thinking that he gonna just post it in his stories and nobody gonna catch it. But this is the time before all these niggas was doing this YouTube shit and Instagram shit. So I taught these niggas the way how to rip videos and put it on your YouTube. I was doing this shit 2010. That's what I'm saying. So when these niggas be moving how they moving with me, I be looking at these niggas like, yo, my nigga, I taught y'all niggas the game. Here it is. I made
It was 2017, by the way, yo, Reck.
Oh, okay, 2017. Okay, thank you. So 2017, that was around like I said, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. And we in the interview, he said, yo, Reck, Mace was mad as hell because you was able to rip that video and put it on YouTube. So right after that, me and Mace got cool. Mace had hit me, maybe like, I want to say probably like a month or two after that. And it came through somebody I know. And he was like, yo, reach out to M.Reck, because at the time I had a record with Yayo. Yeah, I had dropped a record with Yayo. So Mace wound up getting my number through, it may have been, I believe, Arliss Michaels. He was doing Real Talk in a Professional Chiller, which I broke the Real Talk web series on my platform, Forbes DVD. This is a fact. This is history. So Arliss hit me like, yo, Mace, he wanted your number. I gave him your number. He want to get on that record with you and Tony Yayo. And so Mace hit me out the blue. And he like, yo, what up? This Mace. I'm like, Mace who? Murder. I'm like, okay, what's up, Murder? He's like, yo, you remember he got right to it. Yo, send me an open thing with that record you got with Tony Yayo. Send me that beat. Yo, that shit dope. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a verse to that. So I sent him the joint. You know what I'm saying? I guess he put a verse to it. I never got the verse, but I sent him the joint. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stat. But everything from that is how me and him built our relationship. You know what I'm saying? It came from me, doing my content, how I'm doing my content. And then when he dropped the Oracle shit, I didn't choose a side. I ain't say, oh, I ain't posting that mate shit. I'm going to keep posting niggas that's dissing him. Nah, I was just, because he saw, oh, this nigga, he keep it fair. And that's been our relationship to this day. You understand what I'm saying? It's shit that I can't even say because, out of respect for our personal relationship, I'm going to leave it as that. But I could say that because this shit was public. This shit, you can go to my YouTube and see I ripped the Mace in studio video of the Oracle dissing Cameron. This is on my page. This is facts. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. I got some legendary stuff out of you, dog. So I'm cool, man. I mean, you don't gotta,
Listen, let me tell you.
That's a fact.
Listen, you know what's so crazy? I tell niggas, if you really want a real interview of some real shit, legendary shit, with no cap and no glazing or no hating, I could just tell you real shit. Cause I tell niggas, think about it. If every rapper is doing this, right? If every YouTuber is doing this, and I was sitting at the helm the whole time, still sitting at the helm, don't you think I got some crazy backstories? Shit that you be like, damn, I ain't put that together. I ain't know it was like that. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Even the 50 story you just told me was wild. That's crazy.
This is facts. This is fact. And then it goes into the Yayo story. I could go on deeper to that. That Yayo shit, right? Pound the like button. Now, this is what really happened. So we gets to this is 50. Since you want to go there, it seemed like you intrigued. So fuck it. Let's go. We pull up to the 50 Cent G Unit office. Okay. This is shit right across the street from the Garden. Okay. So we waiting for somebody to come down. We ring the bell, whatever. So now we there, bulletproof truck pull up, right? and it's a black like Tahoe. And my gut feeling is saying, saying to my senses, like, that's Yayo. I don't know how, I just knew it was Yayo. He was in that truck for like 10 minutes. I'm like, yo, they just sitting in the truck. So he wound up getting out 10 minutes later. He goes, yo, who y'all? We go, Forbes DVD. He goes, oh, I fuck with y'all like that. Then he goes, yo, the reason why I sat in the truck, because I thought y'all was gaming those niggas. At the time, game was going hard with that GU not shit. You feel me? And, we all had on all red. You know what I'm saying? We had on all red. Red is my favorite color. So Yayo was like, yo, I thought you was, game homies. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was on. That's why he was outside just waiting. And he's like, yo, Reck, and then you look like my man Lodi Mac or something like that. One of those niggas. I think he passed away or something like that. So
that was Lodi.
Yeah, there you go. And then that's how me and Yayo started having our convo. He was like, yo, Reck, we fuck with you heavy. Like 50 watches, World Star, Forbes DVD, Vlad, and of course this is 50. But he said Forbes DVDs, the site he's always on. This is what Yayo told me. Okay? And then mind you, Yayo said this recently on Vlad. There was a couple of niggas that hit me recently. Yayo said this a few times. I'm not making this shit up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, so.
No, he did.
This is what I'm saying. Like, everything I'm going to tell you, word for word, is truth. I'm not making none of this shit up. I don't have to. Mind you, it'll be in an M.Reck doc and book and all that other shit. But for the most part, when I speak, I tell people I don't speak like these other niggas. I'm speaking on a real situation, and I stood my ground the whole time. Niggas know I was never a glazer, never a hater. I'm going to play this shit down the middle. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's the problem with media. Media was never, like, think about it. Why you think Tupac was wilding out? Because the way he was portrayed in the media. Because at the time, Diddy had the relationship with Vibe and all that other shit. You feel me? Even with Hot 97. Think about it. Angie didn't drop the Tupac interview. I'm telling you, this media shit is big. And I've always been in this media shit independently and always had this shit smoking. You talking about the top sites, World Star, Forbes DVD. That was my shit. Niggas can't.
And funny enough, you brought up Angie. I just seen that she was talking about maybe she's time for her to release the interview. Now the son's in jail. By the way,
come on now.
Sorry about that. I got to throw that in since you brought that up.
Yo, JR, let me tell you something, bro. All you doing is just reminding me of all the shit that I lived by bringing up certain questions. I'm glad you brought it up because maybe people just need to hear it, or maybe you needed to hear it for yourself, because the fact that when I talk from a certain place, now you could probably understand a little bit more and why I resonate probably more with you now with what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. That's why I said, for me, when I was bringing it up, like I said, I try to be fair too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said I wasn't totally disagreeing with Miss Janie B. I don't want to hang things on people's jacket when they do actually help a lot of people, a lot of young people too. But I do see where you coming from right now, the other side of the coin as well. There's you dig what I'm saying?
Let me say this, bro. I fuck with 50 hard. The artist, the nigga that was blackboard, the nigga that didn't want to let in, because essentially that's me too. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him so hard before me and him even had the chance to sit down. I was riding with him. Like, fuck it. That's a New York nigga. He want me to interview Rick, or want my platform to interview Rick Ross' baby moms. Let's get it. With no bread, no paperwork, no nothing. You feel me?
Facts.
Let's get it. So, like I said, for me, nigga don't owe me nothing, but a real nigga conversation. That's all. If you feel a way, just let me know. It's cool. I'd rather niggas say, yo, Reck, I ain't never fucking with you. Say that to me face to face. Don't say it to my man. Don't say it through the internet. Don't post the Gene Deal shit and then tell everybody go to gossip either. You feel me? Like I could go.
Yeah.
I mean, I be putting
that was
little
fast.
hints. I be putting out little hints. I did that like a week ago. I hinted to y'all when that situation happened, when the Gene Deal interview that I did when super viral and 50 posted it for like 10 minutes and told everybody go to gossip. Come on, man.
Y'all hit the like button. I got Reck on one. Yo, thumbs up in the chat. I got Reck on one. That's
Salute
the
to
fact,
JR.
bro.
JR, take it and run with it, man. Listen, man. Listen, my brother. Look, the Reck Mob got it as well. Like the world got it. Like, but this see, and I ain't even want it to come out. You asked me a certain question, and it's relatable to New York and 50. Nigga, don't get no more New York than me. You know what I mean? From the music side to the fucking media side, nigga. And the nigga who been riding.
Definitely to the streets.
Yeah, and look, and I got songs with G Unit. So it don't get no more New York than that. Or nigga, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I could go in. And I got so much respect for Yayo, Banks, even 50, Bangum Smurf. It's whether they salute the monster, you know, and like I said, all the real niggas that fuck with 50, they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like all the real fucking niggas, they know me because it's like, first of all, I was putting out my mixtapes, the Gutter Music mixtapes, and my main locations that I had my mixtapes in, it was all over New York. The first spot that I used to go to, if you know where 50's from, was Queens, Jamaica Ave. Them Gutter Music mixtapes was heavy out there, and them DVDs, and then came the Forbes DVD, heavy, bootlegged heavy. Okay?
Facts.
So niggas
right
felt my presence.
Tabernacle of Prayer.
All that. So niggas felt my presence on the streets and the internet. You feel me? And it was a respect thing because, first of all, from the mixtapes, the DVDs, you know, like I said, I felt like I was a part of that movement in many ways. You know what I'm saying? Because we came from the same grind. You feel me?
Facts.
And my thing is this. It's gonna be, you know how sometimes where it may be a misunderstanding, and that comes from lack of communication. And I'm not even mad at that. But as a man, niggas supposed to be like, yo, Reck, how we get on the wrong page? You know what I'm saying? I know you was fucking with us. You feel me? Like,
facts.
And that's my thing as a man. Like, and that's what I respect about Mace. At least that's what I respect. Even when me and Mace didn't know each other, he made sure he hit my phone. You know what I'm saying? To test the energy, but also let a nigga know. Even though this nigga platform got mad niggas going at me, this nigga still got hot music too. And he got one of the hottest platforms. I need a record with this nigga, and I need to just, you know, test the energy. And that's where it's at, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, as a man, like, just be like, yo, you know what, dog? I want to make sure our lines ain't get crossed. And if it did, let's try to fix that. You know what I mean? With anybody, like for me, if it ain't no real beef, right? If me and you in the same field, you know, or in the same industry, and we cross each other paths, and it's been love, I'm not gonna allow one little situation to make me look at you different. Whereas now we beefing. That to me ain't mad shit, because I'm like, yo, nah, the nigga JR always show me love. You know, I think there's a miscommunication there. Let me, yo, if I ain't got JR number, let me hit somebody that I know that got his number, just so I can know where we at. Because if we beefing, cool, fuck it. But if we not, it don't make no sense. You feel me?
And that's weird that he right in your face and could tell you, you know what I'm saying, like he ain't doing the drop, but he can't tell you why.
Told it to my man. This is what I'm saying. It was weird because everybody knew I was the face of the brand at the time. So, you know,
mean, he still didn't even tell your man, to be honest with you. He's saying, y'all ain't putting out the right content. What that mean?
But
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get what that means.
Tell you what that mean. At that time, I had to figure it out. It was a riddle, but I tell you, you want me to give it to you? Matter of fact, now I gotta leave it for the book, right? I should leave it for the book.
Yo, I'm getting. Listen, man. Yo, the reg ball gotta take me out to dinner or something, man, out here, man.
This is facts. This is fact. Everything you can backtrack. You see the record with Yayo, punch it up. M.Reck, Tony Yayo, called No Delaying, Forbes DVD, Tia interview. You could punch all this shit up. This is facts. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I may have footage of me going to the G Unit office early on this page. You know what I'm saying? When I first started doing my vlogs, because like I said, I was doing my media shit with Forbes DVD. This was never intended for this to be a media page. This was my artist page. I was doing vlogs, but when it was let's just say turmoil going on with Forbes, I said, nah, you know what? Let me put the energy into M.Reck TV. That's why the Gene Deal interview was like the first interview I did on M.Reck TV, and that shit went super viral, and the rest is history. So you getting it, see how it comes back to the origin of what was the first interview for M.Reck, and then it comes back to Gene Deal.
I mean, you went in, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think you gotta hold some of this, you know, like you said, man, for the archives, man, for the documentary, man, because it's getting crazy right now.
Yeah. I may edit this shit
crazy.
If you heard it live, this conversation with JR, I may just send it to JR so he could just have it, but I may just edit this shit later. You know, the regular live, but this information, I'm gonna need this shit for the M.Reck doc. I mean, I'm gonna tell it different. It's gonna be the same way, but I may tell it different with the visuals, you know, because with the doc, you know, you can add the visuals. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
a little different.
This was a lot, man.
Nah, it
I
is
mean, like I said, this was a salute right here. I appreciate all the knowledge, man. This joint went crazy right now.
Nah, but that's why I tell people. So when people like niggas been reposting my shit, but niggas been reposting my shit with a little shade. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas get reposted now, I'm like, yo, salute. But niggas reposted my shit and then channel the traffic to somewhere else when I'm the original source.
Whoa.
That shit was crazy to me. I was like, damn, it wasn't that deep. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, and if you really want to know,
vloggers, like, that's a mess.
And Bossip, come on, man. This is M.Reck TV from the streets, New York City, Forbes DVD. Why would you channel the traffic to Bossip when it's my fucking original content?
Facts.
But Joe, you know what's so crazy? And I want to salute on Brownstone. Now, what's going to happen? You may be the person that interviewed me for the M.Reck doc. Because shouts to Brownstone, she said, JR, great questions. That's look what you just did. You may be when I do the doc, JR gonna do the interview.
Man, holler at me and I'm here, man. Cause I listen, you know, I'm from, you know where I'm from. So I know a lot of things. I got questions galore. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's a fact.
Oh, no doubt. You know what's so ill about this, right? It's like when it comes to New York City, I've been so New York City, like holding the city down. And this New York City should get deep. So all your favorite rappers, you know, even all the niggas on the mixtapes and the niggas who got major deals, I was holding them niggas down. And you know what them niggas did to me? You know, I had one of the top sites. The fact that they want to compete with me as an artist, because I also had some big records on radio, you know, some big, you know, mixtape records on radio, right?
They didn't want to give you no interviews.
I'm gonna go deeper. Fuck the interviews. You know what World Star was competing with us, but we from New York City, right? For real. You know, Q, he was from Queens, but he moved to Arizona. We still from New York and holding it down, like keeping it with integrity. You know what I mean? Keeping the media shit with integrity. So niggas would make they shit exclusively to World Star just to compete with me with a site they don't even own. And look, they would have to pay $5,000 to be in the top box. Mind you, imagine if everybody would have said, yo, the nigga M.Reck from the town, he putting on for the city, but as well as not only for music, but for media. Let's lock in with Forbes DVD. Let's spend that money over here. Imagine how things would have been.
But you know why they didn't do it, Reck, man? They couldn't buy you.
Listen, it was about the money, but it wasn't about the money because I was posting these niggas shit just so they can win. So when y'all had an exclusive, why would you go outside of the town or go to a platform that wasn't for the culture? You dig what I'm saying? Like that could have gave us the edge. You dig what I'm saying?
They was for sale. They was for sale, Reck. You know what time it was. They was for sale.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? You kind of already answered it. $5,000 for the top box. You know how World Star was. You remember the start of it. They was for sale, man. And a person like you who's gonna call it down the middle, they don't want a person like you around because they're afraid of people like you because you're gonna tell the truth. Whatever your eyes see is how you gonna give it up.
Yeah, that's a fact. So
look, period.
Salute to you. Salute to Tyson. He said some shit. See, he get it too. You get it? Tyson said in the comments, these new podcasters need to show some respect and have Reck on their show. Salute. I don't really want to be on
Facts.
Show, right? Facts, right? I don't really want to be on their show. Like, even if they have respect, my exclusives that I break, my exclusive interviews, those supposed to be covered like everybody else interviews. How come M.Reck exclusives is not covered on these platforms, these podcasts, when they cover everybody else shit? When a nigga was sitting at the helm of this shit, the forefront, the blueprint of this shit. So it lets you know. So when I say I could feel 50 pain in terms of the blackballing and the blacklisting, they still doing it to me. The niggas that learn from me is doing it to me. Dig what I'm saying? Like, this shit is deep. Like, this shit is deep, but it don't hurt me none because I'm going to do what I do regardless. The fact that I could be on this live with you, kicking it. Yeah, we talked about the Dame Dash shit, but me and you been on this shit over 30 minutes talking about the M.Reck story, the backstory, so to speak. And it's still 600 niggas staying in the room. Because this is new information nobody got. You can't go nowhere and get this. This real shit. And you can look it up. It don't bother me none. So salute to you and Tyson. That's why I got the Reck Mob. You see how it all ties in? You think I give a fuck if these podcasts or these other platforms don't show me love? I got my own platform and I got my own following. That's the difference. I'm here kicking it with somebody that's family. JR. You got these other niggas, they don't even know they subscribers' names. Because they're not engaged with them like that. This is different over here. This family. So that's why I tell niggas, my shit different. My impact is different. Like, y'all niggas doing it for the algorithm.
And I won't lie, not to cut your wisdom, Reck. I won't lie. I've been noticing a lot more here lately that a lot of people is for sale from either side. And I know you know what I'm talking about.
Come on, man.
Because I know you got the eyes. So I know you know what I'm saying right now. We ain't gonna get too heavy into that, but from either side, dudes is for sale. You heard?
Listen, bro. I'm gonna say this.
I've been peeping it.
I'm gonna say this. Maybe that's why niggas been trying to box me out. Because they can't buy me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own bread. I've been on across the world already. I've been at 19, I've been traveling the world. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I put out my own records, own artists, been on mainstream radio in the daytime, regular rotation, put out my own movies. What can a nigga do for me that I didn't do for myself already? Everything that people dream of, I'm already doing. Movies, been on the radio, know every rapper, know all the actors, know the athletes. They know me more so than I know them. How about that?
And that's why, and you listen, man. You answering your own question. That's why they hating you. They can't see the angles.
Come on, man.
Again, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about.
Of course,
you can't see the angles.
Listen, man. I'm gonna say this, man. We're gonna have to do another live because I really wanted to this, but you know what? This needed to happen because I'm gonna say this. My man, of course, my kids, my lady, and saying, because I show everybody love, focus on you. What you did today, you took the focus. Yeah, we talked about the Dame shit, but you brought it back to the platform. What's the name of the platform, JR? What we call this platform?
M.Reck TV.
There you go. You brought it back to M.Reck. So it's time. It's 2026. Now we just gonna do all M.Reck. We're gonna do the docuseries. We getting back to the music. You know what I mean? And look, I use my platform to showcase love to others. I did it with Forbes DVD. I did it with M.Reck TV. I always put myself to the back. And look at the thanks I get. Look at the thanks.
Let's get back to it, man.
Yeah. So
let's get back to it, man. 2026, let's get busy.
Let's get it. So 2026, you're gonna see a lot from M.Reck, and I'm still gonna show these bum niggas and these squatters some love. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about YouTubers. I'm talking about your favorite rappers. Them niggas is bums and squatters too, because now, look, the same nigga that they try to compete with the World Star shit, now they got their own platform still trying to compete with me now. It's the same story. Same shit.
Different toilet.
Different toilet. Same shit. You know what I mean? Same shit. But these niggas ain't low. But you know what's so crazy? You see them, the rec mob see them, and the people see them. You know, when I go anywhere, right? In public and population, you know what people say to me all the time? Yo, Rec, why these niggas always copying you and acting like they don't want to show love? And I say, I don't know, dog. And then they tell me the same thing you telling me. Oh, they intimidated. This is because that's not my job. My job is to serve the people. I serve the people. I give you the content. You know, breaking news content on whoever it is. It could be New York, South, whatever. It don't matter. It's hip hop or, you know, it's general news. I'm covering it. And then also, you forget the Blackout Show, Me and the Earth. I put the platform on the line. I put my life on the line. And we exposed the politicians and all the people that was on that shit with the X trafficking. Let's just say that.
Facts.
When they was sniping YouTube pages, they was getting them shits out of here. YouTube pages was getting removed. You talked about anything about the election, anything about the motherfucking the jab,
the Kung flu.
Come on, I'm going hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going hard to the paint when nobody even know what's going on, niggas. I'm going hard. Me and the Earth, and you know what niggas are saying? Yo, Rec, you need to be careful by having a mean on your platform. That's all that I'm talking about niggas who ain't never helped me calling me. Yeah, bro, you gotta be careful. They're gonna take your platform. I'm looking at the phone like, yo, nigga, how the fuck you gonna tell me anything? You ain't. I'm like, yo, I gotta holler back.
Never reach back.
Never reach back nothing. Because it lets me know niggas never had my best interest. You know what I'm saying? If you really had my best interest, you would have reached out from day one and helped me. Don't tell me, because I'm you know, even though it's risky, I'm shaking it up. Because this the time, look, it get deep. When everybody, I'm talking about all the big platforms, Breakfast Club, Drink Champs, they was doing 40,000, maybe 30,000 the most during the pandemic. My channel was doing 200, 300. Rec Mob, let me know if I'm lying. Gina Rose. Tyson, let me know if I'm lying. And niggas was hitting me from the camp. I'm telling from those camps. Yo, Rec, how you able to maintain those numbers during the pandemic? Because I'm not rigging no numbers. My shit organic. We was doing 6 figures like it was nothing. During the pandemic, helping the people. Wasn't even talking about hip hop.
No, I remember that.
Okay? And then niggas jumped in that lane too. A lot of niggas jumped in that lane too. How about that?
I can name the names. I know who it was.
A lot of niggas jumped in that lane too. I see niggas now.
I know who it was.
Niggas who struggling jumping in the lane now. Same niggas that was trying to tell me, yo, you gotta be careful with that chick on your platform. The Blackout Show. That's all I got to say. Amina, if you know, you know. Everything I'm saying is documented. Salute the Redman. Redman and even Mace at the time.
That was another good show.
Salute. Redman hit me up. I never spoke to him a day in my life. Matter of fact, he didn't even hit me up. He went on the Montel Jordan show.
He called you out.
And saluted me in the earth. He stopped, like they had a conversation. He said, yo, I don't know if you ever heard of this platform, M.Reck TV, M.Reck and Amina. They be building on the things that I'm tapped into. So, now mind you, this goes deep. Montel Jordan, not Montel, Jordan. What's the guy named Williams, right? Montel Williams.
Montel Williams.
My mom's was watching that. That's a platform my mom's was tapped into. So now this is how deep it is. Redman is the reason why I started doing music. So for him to do that, we never even spoke at that time. That was deep for me. You feel me?
Wow.
So look, me and Redman relationship.
Hey, Reck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut your wisdom, bro. I was gonna say, and to go full circle, the whole reason he was up there was because of what? He got let go because of the 50 Cent thing. We back round circle, you heard?
Oh shit.
We back round circle, bro.
Yeah. And Redman, he didn't want to take the jab. So it goes.
He didn't want to take the jab, they let him go.
They let him go. Look, it goes back to who was he listening to not take the jab? M.Reck and Amina. What was the names he mentioned on Montel Williams?
M.Reck.
So this shit go deep, and it goes right back to 50 Cent.
Facts. Cut him loose.
Listen,
and he was doing a hell of a job of acting on that show, by the way. I ain't like the dude they replaced him with.
Hell of a job. And this is facts because, and mind you, we trying to give people, you know, the information on your health. Don't play with your health. They don't even know what's in that jab. You know what I mean? So
facts.
We giving people that choice, whether you could take it, but understand it may be dangerous for you to take that jab. You may not ever be the same again if you take that jab. And it's people that call my show that say, yo, Reck, thank you. I didn't take the jab, but then there's other people that call my show, yo, Reck, I should have listened to you because now I can't see no more because of the jab. Or my body's different. Nigga sounding like Ace from Paid in Full. After he got shot, my body's different. So when you talk about putting on for the people, putting on for the culture, ain't none of these niggas got nothing on me. Your favorite rapper, your favorite YouTuber, none of these niggas. And I'm going to say this, and me and him never spoke, but I'm going to just say this. I would say the only person that's close to it, because he put it on the line and he was doing it like at the same time, but you know, even my platform helped him. Because if you know, you know. Doggy Diamonds did the first Hassan Campbell interview on my platform, our platform. And then I give Hassan Campbell, you know, a salute because he definitely give the people the information. And I'm going to just leave it as that. So everything comes back to the origin. And me and Hassan Campbell never spoke. And he never covered none of my content either. So I don't know if somebody put a call in or whatever, but salute to him. It's still all love. I'm going to just leave it as that. Feel me?
Damn, Reck, you went in, bro. Yo, you went in, yo. I mean, you got on one.
Truth is true.
You got on one, and it was what it was, man.
Listen,
Listen, I don't know if you're taking any more calls.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna go to Flat because Flat in the room. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Flat and let Flat close out the show because it's still let the sparks fly.
Before you go, man, peace to the Rec Mall, peace David Flats, peace SJ, and yo, man, send some thank yous to Rome, send some thank yous to JR, because JR, man, he pulled it out of Rec Pole.
Oh man.
So yo, man, word.
Salute.
Yo, man, love y'all, man. Salute,
Thank
bro.
you, bro. Let me say this. Salute to Rip too. Rip been saying, yo, you got to do your documentary for years. You know, my man Faint. You know, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I guess.
And shout out to Rip too, man, because
Yeah.
he just did something. I thought it was real dope. I always think that y'all two got good chemistry. But the one I just seen from him, he was by himself. He did the he did the Corey and Antoine thing. I thought he did a good job of that too.
Yes,
so salute
sir.
to him.
Yeah, salute to him. Now, salute to my brother Rip, Forgotten Kings TV. Subscribe to that. Baltimore, lock in with one of your own. He holding you down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my brother. We got the M.Reck and Rip show. And we got a lot coming up. We got a lot of comedy.
In fact,
we coming with another
great commentary too.
Yeah. Now that's the young homie. He got it. The commentary, he got it figured out. He got this YouTube shit figured out. And now look, the reason why me and him linked, not only because he was, you know, motivated by what I did, but also niggas hated on him. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you putting up these numbers. Nobody reached out to you to throw you a situation to even salute you. He was like, nah, Rhett. I said, see?
Wow.
I said, you remind me of me. So that's how me and him locked in. He hit me just to pay homage. I hit him to pay homage as, you know, somebody from the young generation doing this thing, you know, killing niggas with the numbers. And we here rocking. So.
And by the way, you know, and people be ripping a lot of his stuff too. By the way,
come on, that's a fact.
You know, I'm always, eye hustling, bro. They be ripping a lot of his stuff too. By the way, you already know.
That's a fact, bro. JR, thank you, bro. This was needed, and y'all need to thank JR, man. Thank you, JR, my brother. You have a great day.
Man, it's all love, man. Peace to y'all, bro.
Peace. I'm gonna speak to Flat real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right, salute, JR. One. Yo, peace, Flat.
Yo, peace, bro. Shout out to JR from the lower, man.
Yeah,
Ayo, Rec. I'm in the back.
Huh?
Like this shit felt like I'm watching a movie, son. Know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Listening to son. Listen, but you know, you my brother, so I already knew most of this shit. Know what I'm saying? But to hear you paint that picture, bro, of your experiences in the game and the hate and the, now I'm saying the back, you know, it's crazy, bro.
I mean, look, bro, salute. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, the thing with this shit, I love hip hop. I love the media shit. Think about it, right? My style of media, and I'm gonna just say this, came from me as a fan of the culture. I wanted to ask the questions that Angie Martinez or Flex or whoever didn't ask, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm from the cloth of Ralph McDaniels, Fab Five Freddy. You know what I'm saying? Those are my forefathers when it comes to media, especially Ralph McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? And I told him that, and he said, yo, Rec, man, it's an honor that I'm able to pass the torch to you because you holding the culture right. You holding the streets up right. And to have him on my platform, he said that not only to me, but he said it on my platform. He said it twice. I put out the DVD called Outside of Hot 97. See, that's a whole nother situation.
Yeah, I remember that. Yup.
And when I put that out, it got bootlegged heavy, you know what I'm saying, the streets, and Miss Info talked about it. You know, shouts to Pistol Pete, you know, Kill All Rats, you know, Fat Joe homie and all that. He was, I used to see him outside of Hot 97 all the time. And he said, yo, Rat, yo, you ain't hear the radio? I said, nah, I'm out here, you know, grinding. He said, nobody called you? I said, nah. He said, yo, Miss Info was blowing up your DVD. She was like, M.Reck, Gutter Music, Outside of Hot 97, got a DVD. He like, yo, she was blowing your joint up. Like, oh, Pistol Pete, just him telling me that. And nobody got to think, this is the time when everybody was listening to radio. You talking about this is 2007.
Right.
And Miss Info, her news was like breaking news of the industry.
Fact.
On Hot 97. So
Mm-hmm.
for nobody to call me or tell me, I'm like, yo, the hate is different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he told me, like, he's like to this day, he's the only person that told me about this shit. But nevertheless, I put out the DVD, and when I interviewed Cypher Sounds, I interviewed Envy, Cameron, Jewels. And probably don't even remember. I got a drop. It was Big Joe and Cam. I got the footage too. I'm gonna re-put it out. It's called Outside of Hot 97, 395 Hudson. You know what I'm saying? You probably can get it off mixunit.com, right? So I don't know what this person is on, but I'm gonna get him out of here. But I'm gonna put it back out because I want to put it out with the M.Reck story currently. That was a different time of my life, but now that a lot done transpired since that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me, I didn't know how to use a camera. So when I was running down on DJs and rappers at the night, it was nighttime, pitch black. I didn't even think to put the light on because I'm so new. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist just trying to get my records played by the DJ. So when I ran down on Cypher Sounds and I'm like, yo, can I get an interview for my DVD? He's like, yo, what's his what's the name of it? I said, Outside of Hot 97. You know what he said?
What?
Yo, why we didn't think of that? Because at the time, Outside of Hot 97 was like a block party, especially on K Slay night. You'll see like 300 people out there. Like literally it was like a block party. Everybody trying to get the K Slay and all the other DJs that's coming down before them, you could catch them. And then you hear you see your favorite rappers. I got Ghostface on there, I got Cameron, Wells, I got I didn't bump into Pap that time, but we used to see each other all the time. When I was doing the DVD, I think Pap might have went on a mixtape tour or some shit like that. So we would see each other.
Was that before the CNN and Junior Mafia joint?
Yo, it's funny you said that. Damn. Cypher Sounds, that same interview, Cypher Sounds brought that up. Cypher Sounds said on my DVD, he said, do you know at this location, because we were standing right where the shots went off at. This is the camera that caught Capone and Noriega and that whole Junior Mafia situation. He said, this is the camera that caught him. It's on my DVD. Cypher Sounds said it. It's crazy you said that. You and JR, y'all gonna have to interview me for this M.Reck doc. Because y'all on the money. Y'all on the money today. Like, I ain't even want to do this shit. Y'all pulled it out me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, this needed, bro.
Listen, but I'm gonna say this, man. It's an honor me doing this media shit and hip hop shit. Like, I came in this shit for music. And I wanted to ask the questions these other journalists didn't ask. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my style, even the in-depth interviews, the hour, the 2 hours, or those type of questions, it may sound like, damn, Reck, how you ask him that? Like, to this day, niggas say that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Gene Deal is interviews, little interviews, not even a full interview that I did with him, where I asked him a question and he goes, damn, Reck, you jump off with that? Like, damn, you going straight for the juggler. I'm like, I got you. Because niggas know I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? I tell niggas, like, I love this shit. I love hip hop. I love the media shit that I help create, especially for this internet. But I gotta always salute Ralph McDaniels, Fab Five Freddy. You see how I pay homage. Those the ones who did it for the game, not only for me, but did it. Ralph McDaniels is the reason you got BET and MTV. They took from him.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here. Like, Video Music Box, I don't care what was going on. And I was a kid. Channel 31, 330 was locked in. Was locked in.
Yeah.
That's when I was staying with my aunt in Boulevard Projects. I remember that. Okay? Like, listen, Somebody said some ill. Shouts to Reggie L. It said M.Reck sounding like money making Mitch for the love of the game. That's a fact. I love this shit. Like, yo, I resonate with that part of Paid in Full too.
Mm.
When Money Mitch said that shit. You know what I mean? You remember that part?
Yes, sir. Love this shit, yeah.
I love this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love this shit. I don't give a fuck who's selling what records or, you know, who everybody going to as a platform. I know when I do what I do, niggas can't fuck with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, this shit different over here. This shit hit different. Like I said, 500 people still staying in the room. We've been talking M.Reck story for like an hour now.
Right.
So, and I ain't making nothing up. And the people coming in the chat room reminding me of shit, or you know, letting me know how it resonating with them. Even you said, yo, this shit sound like a movie.
It's a fact.
Niggas brought up the Paid in Full movie, and look, that's one of my favorite movies. Look, what we talking about? Dame Dash.
Yep.
See how everything always
circle. Yep.
Always come back full circle and
That's
connect.
A fact. Yep.
Like that's one of my fucking favorite movies. I put that shit on now. Like I don't give a fuck if I gotta be somewhere. I'ma still get in like 5 minutes, a good 5 minutes. I saw that shit a million times.
Right,
but I don't risk being late just because that's my favorite movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Paid in Full, Belly. You know what I'm saying? What's that shit with Lorenz Tate and Chris Tucker and
Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents. Come on, man. Come on. So that's where I come from. I come from that lineage. Nigga, your favorite albums, Get Rich or Die Trying. You feel me? Like Only Built for Cuban Links. 36 Chambers. Illmatic. Biggie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Both albums. Life After Death. Everything. Jay-Z. Reasonable Doubt. Nas. Illmatic. It Was Written. Tupac. All Eyes on Me. Machiavelli.
Yes, sir.
What we talking about, man? Big Pun.
M.Reck, that's one of the joints that get, It Was Written is one of the joints that get slept on crazy. Because they always say Nas had one fire. No, that It Was Written, bro. I put that, this just me though. I put that up there with Illmatic. Know what I'm saying? Illmatic was more groundbreaking. Know what I'm saying? Because that,
Not to cut your wisdom. I tell niggas It Was Written was number one for me. Then Illmatic was number two.
I agree. I'm with you.
I'm just telling niggas. And niggas, you know, I hear niggas say it now. I've been saying this. This is on record. I've been singing this for over 15 years, bro. So I hear niggas say, oh, It Was Written is better than Illmatic. I told niggas, you know, first of all, now I showed you it was levels.
Facts.
When he broke down I Gave You Power. When he spoke about being a gun.
Oh my God.
We have not ever heard a song like that where he broke down the feelings of a gun. How you gave a gun feelings? Like that's the illest shit. Think about it. Like
crazy.
He humanized a gun, a weapon.
Yeah.
And then look, if we want to move further, this is how, you know, we got to give him the GOAT status.
Yeah.
Nigga did a song called Rewind.
Yeah.
And rhyme backwards through the whole fucking song.
Joint. Classic.
That's why I tell niggas you can't argue with me on no levels with hip hop. How you gonna like salute to Jay-Z? He's a GOAT too, but a nigga rhyming backwards.
Yeah.
How you gonna compete with that?
Can't. You can't.
That's an alien.
Word.
That's an alien. You know what I'm saying? You know how you have a bodybuilder, right?
Yeah.
You know, a nigga can lift anything, but then a alien come out of space and lift up the whole world. Like this nigga can lift up a car, but then an alien come out of space, just lift up the whole fucking world.
Word.
Like it's different. It's levels to this. And that's why I be like, everybody's not qualified to have these hip hop conversations because it's levels to MCing, it's levels to DJing, it's levels to graffiti, breakdancing. Like that's why these bloggers, these other niggas that have podcasts and all that, they can't talk on this level.
Nah.
They can't have these conversations. And then niggas be acting like they be trying to rewrite history like it started with them. You can't have these conversations, my nigga, because you wasn't there. And then Flat, let me know if I'm lying. At one time in hip hop, and you from the streets,
yeah,
you had these conversations in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Certain niggas couldn't even talk. Why?
Nah.
Because
They wasn't credible.
It wasn't
Yeah.
credible. You get punched in your mouth.
That's a fact.
Just cause.
That's a fact.
A nigga who's, you know, from the neighborhood and he wasn't even a thug like that, but the fact that you didn't know your hip hop shit would rock your jaw just because you was talking out of turn.
Facts.
So when these niggas on the internet just be talking crazy, I be like, yo, my nigga, I'm from a different era where nigga like you, niggas would have backhand the shit out.
That's a fact, right?
Niggas would have ripped your back pockets, my nigga.
Word, son.
Niggas would have gave you a wedgie and all that.
That's a fact.
So when I be seeing these nerds, they be pushing, you know, on these platforms, I be like, yo, okay, I know why you're intimidated. I'm from that era. Same niggas that's in position, right? The same niggas that's in position, they was those nerds that couldn't talk in the barbershop.
Right.
You see how it goes?
Right.
Those same niggas that they was mad that they couldn't give their hip hop opinion because they knew that niggas was going, you know, knock their jibs out.
Right.
They got with these XXL and Source magazines and, you know, and even these blogs. Got in position and hired more nerd niggas or safe niggas.
Yeah.
And brothers like us that's really from the streets, the culture, they gonna box out. That's like, so like I resonate with the blackballing because I come from that. That's all niggas ever try to do to me. That's why, yo, 50 Cent was the underdog that I always root for, my nigga.
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted over here. It's never no glazing, never no hating.
Right.
Because when he was ending niggas' careers, I was a nigga putting out those mixtapes. How about that?
Right.
I had my own versions of G Unit mixtapes that I was putting out. So I'm pushing a brand as well. You feel me? So that's what niggas don't even understand. Do your homework. Gutter Music, GUTTAMUZIC. And if you it's really like that, if you heard that drop, it's Gutter Music. Yeah, that's me. That's my voice.
In case you didn't know.
In case you didn't know. This is facts, nigga. So salute to the 500-600 people that just stayed in the room while I dropped that history or truth. You can pull it up. Salute the Cut Master C. Salute. Look, people in the chat room. I remember those gutter days with Cut Master C. This is a fact. I was on the Cut Master C mixtape. That's how I got in the game. Salute the Cut Master C. He just came home maybe a couple of years ago. He did some time.
I didn't even know that.
My first, how I got known on the mixtapes, I got on the Cut Master C. He gave me a slot. And the rest was history. I got a slot. Niggas from high school started hitting me. By then, I probably was out of high school, maybe 5 years or so, whatever. Yeah, because I was 23. I put a freestyle on Cut Master C. And once I seen the effects of how it was people I haven't heard from in years, heard me on that Cut Master C. I knew how powerful it was, but it was like, damn, I ain't heard from a nigga in like 5-7 years. Niggas like, yo, Reck, I heard you on that Cut Master C. You did your thing. That shit fire. And, you know, fast forward, DJ Watts, he heard me on there. And he like, yo, I'm doing this mixtape. I want you on there. I hosted it, put like 4 or 5 joints on there. We got Mixtape Mondays on MTV. And the rest is history, man, off that mixtape. You know, like it's crazy, man. The history is crazy. Like I said, it comes back to where the culture was, the mixtapes, the DVDs. It goes to Ralph McDaniels because when I put out the Outside of Hot 87, he told me, I didn't even have to ask him. He came up to me and said, yo, you know, that DVD you drop is a classic. It was Ralph McDaniels and DJ Premier that told me that. So that's why I got into the content game. That was 2007. Okay.
Wow.
2006, 2007. So now fast forward that I'm here today and I was able to open up the market for a lot of niggas to eat and do what they do.
That's a fact.
And make this interview shit cool and street. And doing content the way I do content, it shit come from that. But niggas gotta pay homage because you niggas be trying to remix. You sound crazy because everything is documented.
Right.
So when I mention gutter music and niggas say, yo, I remember those days, Cutmaster C gutter music, Outside of Hot 97, DVD, Forbes DVD, COD DVD, DVD Weekly. If you know, you know.
Right.
So when you was picking up the Come Up DVD, Cocaine City, you was picking up those DVDs as well because they was on the same shelves.
Right.
So look, it's people in here coming in here, DJs, gutter music. Like, I'm not making this up. Spoke to Big Mike the other day. Big Mike was putting out the D Block shit as well as the Max B tapes. Salute to Big Mike from Connecticut, my man. You feel me? So listen, man, we have more of this. You know what? We gotta get a name for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this section of the show, we gotta get a name for this. You know what I mean? Maybe M.Reck backstories until we drop the docuseries. I'll give a little you know, I won't give the full stories because we got to sell a documentary. I give, like, you know, like say like if the full story's 10 minutes, I give like maybe a minute and a half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know, I'm land my plane, bro. Is anything you want to add?
Nah, yeah, definitely, bro. I'm an 80s baby, so everything you saying was part of my upbringing, bro. You took me back. That's why listening when you and JR from the Lord was talking, you took me. That's why I said it was like watching a movie. You took me back to my high school days, son. You know what I'm saying? Listening to I remember all of that. The Outside, the Hot 97 joint, the of course the Forbes DVD. Now I'm saying I remember all of this, bro. Now I'm saying and dudes gotta remember at the time when I was growing up, it was G Unit, it was D
Dipset.
Block, yeah, it was Dipset. Now I'm saying you had the Rockefeller State Property, you had all that. And yo, son, word to my mother, Wreck, niggas used to fight over this shit. Like the arguments was so intense, bro. Niggas outside of school with book bags on, dropping their book bags. Yo, son, ready to fight, nigga. Who had a better joint on a mixtape, nigga? You bugging, nigga. Stop talking. And niggas that wasn't qualified, word the mother, niggas would get smacked, bro.
See how
Word.
me and you, we kind of come from the same era, but went through the same shit. Cause I talked about certain niggas wasn't qualified to speak,
son.
and niggas got punched in their mouth. You talking
Word
about the same shit?
Word the mother. That's why when you said that, it resonated. I remember certain niggas, bro. Shut up, nigga. Niggas will punch you in. You can't even come to this conference. Don't even come around here. We in a cipher. 10 of us in a circle talking about who was harder on the mixtape, Styles P and da talking about the M.Reck and yo, if y'all come over here and y'all not qualified, you gonna get pounded out, son. Know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna land my plane with this, right? And I bring it up to this day, and I'm gonna forever bring this up, bro. When we was in Vegas for the Bud versus Canelo fight, and they was doing an interview at Sway in the Morning. He had Zab Judah, Antonio Tarver. Now I'm saying they stopped the whole interview for us. These is facts. Now I'm saying, and when Sway seen my man M.Reck, bro, and mind you, y'all know Sway for Sway in the Morning. If you not really hip, y'all don't know the MTV days. Sway been one of them guys. Now I'm saying, mainstream media, all of that. And the way he saluted my man M.Reck, bro, that shit made me feel so proud. I'm gonna always talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Salute.
We facts, bro. One of the main figures of hip hop media saluting Reck because Reck started a wave that everybody's doing now with the rappers that's podcasting and doing interviews. When it wasn't cool, M.Reck was the first one doing that. These is facts, bro.
It's a fact. Now salute to Sway. He's my OG as well, and we saluted each other. And that's why I do it. Cause think about it. Sway gave it up. Ralph McDaniels, DJ Premier. These niggas is fucking like gods.
Yeah.
When it comes to they position in this shit. Sway is a god in this shit. Ralph McDaniels is a god. DJ Premier is a producer god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Premier played my records. Not only he saluted the outside of Hot 97, he All In and New York City Rap. Those are his favorite records. From and I could pull it up right now. Premier scratching it. Like, look, hold on. Y'all want receipts? Hold on. Y'all think it's a game? Hold on, man. Hold on. DJ Premier playing M.Reck. I'm talking about scratching that shit like it's the last day on earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna show y'all. It's not a game. And he playing a Floyd 50-0 record. The Floyd Mayweather joint. Hold on, I could go to there. Look, flat. They think it's a game. Look. It's on YouTube, but I'm gonna pull it up. Can you see? Okay, look.
Yes, sir.
All right, we gonna go to All In, then we gonna go. Hold on. There we go. Let's get it.
ForbesDVD.com. It's got him music. Made off. Shit. It's got him music.
Look what it says. DJ Premier cutting up All In M.Reck featuring China Black live from Headquarters Radio, Hip Hop Nation, Sirius XM. Let's get it. Look, I ain't making this up.
Made off. Shit. Got him music. Fuck sneak this and we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny, huh?
Shit tactics for violation.
This is predator shit, annihilate them.
You clowns is buns straight from Nathan's. I make a hot dog in a split. Fuck sneak this and we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny.
Fuck sneak this and we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing. Fuck sneak this and we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that Fuck sneak this and we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Sonny.
Shit tactics for violation.
Hey, yo, look, all I'm going to say is this, right? So when Forbes DVD's popping, my records is popping. The guards, the DJ guards, the producer guards playing my shit, burning my shit down, bringing it back. DJ Self playing it, Cypher Sounds. I could go on and on. DJ Enough playing the M.Reck Mary J. Blige remix. All this going on at the same time. I'm the CEO of Forbes DVD. I'm slapping shit in the city. You know, your favorite rapper hating, your favorite exec hating. Niggas said to me, no, he said to my manager at the time. He wasn't really my manager, but I had him play like my manager just so I can, move like a ninja.
Yeah.
He'll bring me back information that I know they wouldn't tell me. He said, yo, Reck, a certain DJ said, ain't no way in hell Reck is writing those lyrics, running Forbes DVD, interviewing niggas, dropping mixtapes, dropping DVDs. Ain't no way in the world no one man can do that and write those type of lyrics. Nigga said that.
Wow.
Nigga said he gotta have a ghostwriter. A ghostwriter. Gotta have a ghostwriter. That's what nigga said. No way in hell. Nigga said that. And this is Primo like yo, my nigga, I ain't making this up. So niggas could catch lightning in the bottle or whatever. My nigga, I've been doing this shit 20 plus nonstop at the top of the game, and everybody wanted to be an artist. Everybody wanted to be a spitter. Everybody wanted to make anthems. Nigga, my anthems played not only on the top stations, but the guards is bringing my shit back like 15 times. This is DJ Premier, made some of the best beats ever in hip hop.
Fact.
Told me, he said, yo, Reck, these records you got, shits is fucking hip hop to the finest power. He said, this is the hip hop that I love. He said, yo, tune in. And at the top of the show, nigga bringing the shit back. I ain't give him $1. I never asked him, yo, Premier, when you playing the record, none of that. Nigga say, yo, Rex, send me that. Yo, that record you got with what's your artist name? China Black? Send me that. That shit hip hop. That's what I'm saying. I came in this shit to do hip hop. And even with this media shit, a lot of you niggas fucking this shit up. Y'all listen, this shit is a culture. I'm here to take the culture back. We gonna get back to these bars. That's why when you hear me say, 50 gotta get to them bars, because oh yeah, them bars is always on deck. That's where I come from, nigga.
Facts.
And I ain't just saying this as a nigga who, I've been on the radio heavy, getting paid shows, all that, nigga. Did interviews on State 4-5 and all that other shit, my nigga. Like, if you know, you know. So when I'm saying something is different, so I'm not never glazing or hating. Nigga, if a nigga call you out, we not gonna meme a nigga. We get into those bars, especially, that's where we at. 50, first of all, that's where 50 come from. So I don't even understand these niggas that be trying to act like that ain't what it is. My nigga, if 50 didn't get to the bars, he wouldn't be the 50 Cent he is today. Because without those deadly bars, he was able to knock Ja Rule off his pedal stool. With the bars. It wasn't no memes back then.
Facts.
Because the mixtapes, you couldn't send a mixtape DJ no meme. He can be like, what the fuck is this?
Facts.
You feel me? He was like, yo, what? You trying to do my artwork? You do artwork now? Yo, I didn't know you was a graphic designer. You feel me? That's what, you know what I mean? You had to come with those bars and those anthems. So when niggas talk this shit, we talk this shit for a reason, my nigga. It always come back to the bars, man. And niggas gotta stop being yes men. Like, I would love to be in a room with 50 and him say, yo, Reck, I want to know what you think, because I know you're gonna tell me the truth. I need to get in that booth. Matter of fact, stay right there, nigga. I'm gonna build the booth around you. That's what's gonna fuck his head up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, nigga, I'm a carpenter too. So if you need me to build a booth while you creating the memes, right, you can still do your memes. But by the time you finish your meme and the memes, I'm gonna have a booth built. You're gonna be in a booth, built in a booth. And then I engineer the session for you just so we can get those bars. So however you need it, nigga.
Right.
Ain't no yes man, no hate over here, my nigga. I will build a booth while you creating a fucking meme. Nigga, don't get no liver than that.
Nah.
Okay? These other niggas going, Fifth ain't gotta get in the booth. Yeah, he's a mogul. Nah, he's doing films. Okay, you say all that, but Fifth was the one who started this shit.
Right.
He got at those niggas first. And what Fab do? Got in the booth.
Yeah.
Fab haven't been in the booth in a long time. Listen, bro, this is hip hop. You niggas not gonna rewrite the rules.
Nah.
Not on my watch. Not on Flat Watch. You niggas, I don't care who you is. Nobody's bigger than the program.
Facts.
So even when we talking about the M.Reck story, just before I went into that, what did I play? I played some bars. I played some music from a DJ guard playing my shit. Right. We gonna get back to the bars. So JR interviewing me by default, it's always gonna come back to the origin, which is the music and the bars. And I'm gonna leave it as that. That's it. Nobody is exempt, not even myself. Even though I do media all day, but like I said, I came in this shit for the love of hip hop, which is the music. We gonna get back to those bars at all times. That's it. All you other motherfuckers that's not hip hop, that want to see memes, that want to glaze, 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Y'all at the Glaze Factory. Y'all live on Glazington Ave. just like, listen, man. Y'all ain't gonna fuck up this culture. Y'all already fucking this. See, that's another thing too, right? It's not a white or black thing.
Right.
When it comes to hip hop. If you're not upholding the culture properly, you are a culture vulture.
That's a fact.
Okay? It's not a white or black thing. You have to play your part in this culture. Hip hop is about your contribution to the game.
Right.
Real contribution. Whether you was an MC, whether you was a DJ, and respect to 50 Cent, but it was never the five, what is it? What is it? Hip hop got 5-6 elements to it, right?
Yeah. You got the break dancer, you got the graffiti artist.
Correct, but it was never a mean element to it.
Nah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? 50 Cent don't have to go in the booth. Nigga, if we're talking hip hop, which we are,
right?
You got to go in that booth. The meme shit was never a part of the elements of hip hop.
Right.
And it would never be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love 50. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And he shouldn't even be mad at this because this how he got in the game.
Yeah.
They blackballed him. He got in the game with bars. So what are we talking about? You dig what I'm saying? So look, man, I sleep well at night. And y'all getting that M.Reck docu-series coming soon, man. This is called Let the Sparks Fly. We on this live right now with my brother David Flat Sparks. Yo, Flat, close out the show, man.
Yes, sir, man. Salute to the Rec Mob. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Just remember, no glazing, man. Now I'm saying we not changing the rules of hip hop. It's always gonna go revert back to the bars. Now I'm saying the elements of hip hop. Now I'm saying we gonna always salute those who paved the way. Shout out to my brother M.Reck. When it wasn't salute, bro, when it wasn't cool for MC with real bars to interview other rappers because the people that was doing interviews wasn't asking the right questions. Who picked up the camera? My brother M.Reck. Know what I'm saying? Salute to those who paved the way, man. Ralph McDaniels. Know what I'm saying? Facts. DJ Premier. Facts.
Fab Five.
Fab Five Freddy. Come on, son.
Listen, man. It is what it is, man. I love y'all. I love the culture. I love hip hop. And this shit bigger than any color. I don't give a fuck. I don't even represent. I'm a melanated man. I'm that color black and all that, my nigga. Like, y'all gotta get out of that motherfucking brainwash mentality too. Hip hop is way beyond that, nigga. You know, you look up the word black. I ain't gotta say and look at the meaning. You know what I'm saying? This shit beyond. Look, I'm gonna say this shit though. Everybody play a part. You know what I'm saying? Right. Us melanated folks down to those clear folks.
Right.
Because we create the music, right? Now, the fans of it, the true fans that hold it up, besides us, of course, is those clear folks. You know why? Because they buy the shit. They buy the shit. But what happened was we let them get inside the business.
Right.
And started owning the labels. And that's what fucked it up. Because we are the energy, but we let them control the energy and sell it back to us.
Right.
That's the problem. Okay? With same thing with religion. We are the energy. But you letting somebody tell you that somebody's coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. And then they pay the image of themselves and refer it as Jesus. And refer to that as Jesus. Blue eye. Man, I'm gonna leave it alone, man. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because I'm gonna hurt a lot of feelings. And some people don't wanna, get out that conditioning. This shit bigger than black and white or whatever you want to represent, nigga. Right. It's the energy. Your energy ain't right. Stay far from me. You know what I'm saying? This shit, I don't see a color, but I know what time it is. Don't get it twisted. We know who the oppressor is and all that. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
We know who's the original man. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can go there. But I don't go there for a lot of different reasons. You know, peace to the gods and the earths. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Spread love, happiness, peace, and uphold this hip hop culture. All right? And get that fucking hate out your blood. And get that glaze off your face. All right? I'm gonna end the show like that. Double deuces and bubble gooses. We letting the sparks fly. Yo, Flat. Peace, my brother.
Peace, my brother.
Hit you behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
Salute to the Wreck Mall. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
It's your guy, David Flash Sparks, a.k.a. the Mad Boxer. And this is Let the Sparks Fly, live on M.Reck TV. Let's get it.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV.